Hey, posture check redeemed. Hey, posture check indeed. What's up, big dog? How's it going, Holdoon? All right, we are on layer 4. Layer 4 is the worst fucking. Oh, we got some people in another layer. We need to get to layer 1. This layer is dead. Who did I whisper before? The priest. Okay. Chilling house Sod. Haven't played in a while. I'm enjoying my time in Sod immensely. I'm having a lot more fun than I have in Sod that I have in a long time playing World of Warcraft. Strongly recommend it. I recommend this version of the game before I would recommend retail, before I'd recommend hardcore, before I'd recommend Arrow. Season Discovery is a fantastic game. Alrighty, before we begin, chat, we have to invite and see if we can get those willing to answer the call of the light, brothers. We must see. Maybe they didn't hold back. LOL, I'm an era baby. Well, I don't really like mince my words usually. Like I feel like it's better to just be like real, straight up with it. But I would imagine you'd still have fun in Era. The reason why I wouldn't recommend Era, I would only recommend Era if the individual hasn't played it already, or if it's maybe their second time, then I'd recommend it. But if they've already done the content, well, that's fireworks outside. That was COVID trying to get inside. If they've already done the content, then it would be a literal waste of time. People have already done MC, they've already done BWL, they've already done AQ, NAX, they've already done the content. So what would be the reason to do it again? The only differences would be the new friends you'll make, the new guilds you'll join, the new drama you'll have. That's about it. But in Season Discovery, we're in the same universe as the Era universe, but Season Discovery has way better, like, all the classes, not some of the classes, all the classes feel good. Almost all the specs are viable in both PvE and PvP. There's new content added to the game, there's gonna be new raids coming. Like, Season Discovery is a way better version of Era. But Era, I would still recommend over retail. But who knows? Like, maybe Season Discovery will turn down the road. Like, it's gonna be inevitable, right? Eventually, you know, Season Discovery will turn into like another version of World of Warcraft, of where it doesn't respect our time, but we are in the beginning stages. Just like Vanilla 20 years ago is basically where we're at right now. So it's inevitable. Eventually Blizzard would fuck us over again, but at least we're in the beginning stages of this new version, on this new path. And I'm digging it so far. Alright, Chip, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is, Chip. Got off of work, and it's time. It's dab time. I get it, I played Sod until BWO came out, and my guild just left, but I get it. I've always liked Sod. My guild also disbanded, or not really disbanded, like the raid. They're taking a break for the holiday season, so they're not really raiding. But I would imagine, you know, being a raid leader is very stressful, man. Being in control of 40 people, and then when those 40 people don't show up, and some people don't show up, you have to find replacements, so you're spamming out for like hours or you know, a long time trying to find somebody to replace them. On top of that, you're doing this shit for free. So it's not uncommon that guilds break up because, you know, the raid leader's job is very stressful. But from like the individual who's not raid leading, it's not difficult to find raids at all. Like, I just join pugs every week, and then I'll find a pug that's a guild raid, and if they do very well, then I'll see if I can join them again next week. But the perfect thing about Sod right now, or one of the good things about Sod right now, is that they put all the runes on the vendor. So you can make your class some level 1 and have all the runes. Well, not all the runes, because you still have to get the pieces of gear to put them on, like the helmet and shit like that. But you have just about almost all the runes, and you'll see what your class feels like with the new abilities. And it's good. Sod feels really good right now. Arguably, a couple weeks ago, prior to that, it wasn't the best because getting the runes was just a pain in the ass and time consuming. But now, like, not a problem. All right. So chat, today, we're going to see if we can do an AQ20. We mainly just need the weapon off the second boss, whatever. We need this one. Oh, wait, wrong boss. Hold on. This weapon, in theory, could be pretty nutty. In theory. But I don't know, Jim. I kind of don't want to enchant any more weapons until I get that X. Like, I don't think we need the Crusader enchant. Of course, it's very strong, the enchant. I'm not worried about it, though. Well, I will enchant, though. Slash yell, looking for blacksmith. Do I even have one on me? I don't even know if I have one on me. I thought I bought one. Maybe I didn't. $30 gold? 30 gold, bro. Jahi Shere Sara Erizu. No blacksmiths over here? Alright, we're gonna go all the way to the blacksmithing spot, and if there is none there, I'm gonna be sad, Jit. We're gonna be sad. The fuck is this? We need a blacksmith. Oh, did we even grab it? I think I did, right? There it is. There it is. Looking for blacksmith. Any blacksmithers? I'm excited for next, by the way, Chet. They're giving us some undead mounts and different colors of it, too. Those mounts look badass. That sword looks odd. Extra chance to attack again looks fun. The sun, the weapon effect is very good. Any of you over 190 blacksmithing? Are you over 190 blacksmithing? I need to know. I need to know. Some communication would suffice. Yo. You got 190 blacksmithing? Can you add on this weapon chain for me, please? Thank you much. Alrighty. Now we have our offhand weapons. So versus warriors, I will be using versus warriors and a duel. I will be using where is it? I lost it already. I'll be using this But versus a warrior that just randomly charges me out of nowhere, we're just going to use Spawner Reaper because that's what I have a keybinder to. But this weapon's nutty, chat. This weapon's nutty, chat. Nutty, in fact, I might have to make a macro for it. Hold on now. Dot two-hander versus two-hander. Or we're gonna do new dot two-hand. And then we're going to put hashtag show tooltip. I put the hammer of jizz, slash cast, the hammer of jizz, slash cast. That's, no, not at the pinga. Not that one. Not that one. This one? Oh, that don't work. This one? There we go. Now, in theory. Well, fuck. I don't have any spots. Alright, we'll put it as sacrifice. Whatever. We don't even need sacrifice shit. Alrighty. Must have two... What? What do you say? Must have what? You must equip that item to use it. Bitch, what? Oh, slash use. I see the problem. No, not slash use the hammer of jizz. Slash equip the hammer of jizz. Now, I click it. Oh, click it again. Oh, there it is, Jen. Oh, click it one more time. Oh, there it is, Jen. See, we gaming now. The hammer of jizz, yes. It is indeed the hammer of jizz, and it's very powerful. Want to help the guilty Tokester with his escort? I'm almost finished with AQ10. Wait, what? I'm confused. Want to help the guilty Tokester with it? What? The guilty Tokester? There's a guilty? Damn, I'm sorry, holy G. But yeah, I'm down to head over and wait for a bit. Help him with what? Oh, my bad, I have an issue to farm. Can't leave a hole in my chicken coop for the fox to get them. I'm confused. I need help with an escort. What you mean? Anyone want to do BRD? Talk about BRD? I don't know. I might. BRD? BRD? I might have to kindly pass it. We have plenty of 50s. We might be able to get him a group per se. But I don't know. Is he struggling to find a group? Let's see. What was the last thing he said? Let's see if he's got a group for you, chat. If it's not, we're going to have to probably carry his ass. We're probably going to have to carry his ass and escort this bitch. I hate escort quests, damn it. Why can't they walk faster? Why can't they escort themselves? That's not even the escorts that we want, chat. We got mana pots, we got food, we got grenades. We don't have a lot of grenades though, so maybe one more stack will do us justice. Is anything gonna expire? Ooh. Getting a little close for that one. He says no, he doesn't have a group for it. Okay, well, I guess we will have to help his ass after because I'm forced to, Chad. I have been forced to help. Do we even have a healer? Do we even have a tank? Will we be able to do it with just the three of us? Maybe Tokster is the heal.
Well met. Go with honor.
Found a wild strike and a healer, me and Ark will shit on you, or just a healer, or just the wild strikes. I'm a healer. See if you can find wild strikes. We gotta have fun while we're doing it, Chad. We gotta see the numbers. We gotta see the numbers, Chad. We gotta be. Let's invite some more people. Oh, wrong one. This one. All right, Chad. You already know what time it is, Chad. It's time for another one. Wild strikes on my main. What a Chad. What an absolute Chad. Alrighty. The dab has been loaded. I want some milk though. Let me do that real quick. We're craving the leche, Chad. Nice, sure. Alrighty. Dab time, Chet. Yo. What's he yoing me for, Chet? What's he yoing me for? Wild strikes coming right at you? Shit. All right. Cheers, Chip. Damn, the rogue is wrecking me while I head to the dungeon. What's the name? Let me get a name, big dog. Trollo. Trollolololol, the rogue's gonna die. No, man, he might clap my cheeks, Chip. Guys, Merry Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Smoke lots of weed. Wait, what the fuck happened to my chat? Oh, there it is. I'm lagging. Dabaduya, what's up, Gary? Electric rig, yes. This is the 3D, or sorry, the Puffco Peak Pro with the 3D XL atomizer. It is a device that I strongly recommend. I work at a dispensary. This is a device I try to push all the time. The other Puffco, dog shit. The other devices, dog shit. This one, actually valuable. Dude said, I'm stoned as fuck. I love you too. See. I'll hit another blinker in your honor. Bro, what a Chad. What an absolute Chad. Is that a bot? Did I just see two bots? Alrighty. Did we did load up the dab, right? We took it, right? I still feel dabless. We're gonna have to take another one. Hold on. Hold on, Chip. That is a bot. That is a bot, and he's about to die. Look at him. Look at this pendejo. Is there a rogue? Kill his ass. Kill his ass. That's another bot. Oh my god. There's so many fucking bots, bro. We need to, I think we gotta make a rogue, guys. We got the warrior 31. I'm having a lot of fun on my warrior, but we're gonna have to just get a rogue to like 50 or something, just so we can successfully distract the bots off the ledge onto that little cliff. Because it's getting ridiculous, Chad. The blizzard won't clean up all lands, we will. Oh. We're looking for a Tralala rogue. We're looking for Tralala. Oh shit, I almost walked off myself. My right finger clicked and hit the right mouse click. He wouldn't attack me though, would he? Nah, he's a good boy, Chid. He's a good boy, Chid. But where's that rogue at? I'm not seeing that rogue. Oh, he's going to BRD, so maybe he's down there? We're gonna have to run BRD real quick, chat. We're gonna help out the guildie. Come on, just hit me once. Give me a reason. Nah, they all good boys, chat. Love to see it. Love to see you, chat. Peace in all lands. Our warriors for solo PvP. We're leveling up one right now. Need a DPS? If you want to come, sure. Alright, Holy's here. Alright, we're gonna knock out this shit super quick now. But yeah, warrior, I would say, is... They're in a position that they were before. Like, they are lacking self-sustain, so with a healer, they're insane. Without a healer, it's questionable. But in the hands of a good warrior, I would imagine they're still in a decent position. Merry Christmas, Young Paladin. May the light find you, fill you with blessings. Appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Love how there's always carnage in the mountain. It used to be a lot more, man. Before, like, you could as you're looking at the screen right now, you would be convinced that there was 100 players on the screen without even moving the camera. And as we were to go through to our dungeon, we would see body to body to body to body of massive amounts of players all the way to the dungeon. But Blizzard like dropped the ball because when they launched BRD or the Phase 4, I think it was, people or the shamans and the hunters were so like they were so oppressive. And they Horde had full control of Black Rock Mountain. Is this a bot? Hold on. We gotta kill the bot before we go inside. Now watch. Look at all the bots that are gonna jump in. Look, that's a bot right there. That's another bot right there. But it's fucking crazy, shit. That's another bot right there. You're telling me it's so difficult? Oh, they're so smart, they're so advanced. That's another bot right there. That's another bot right there. That's another bot right there. It's so difficult to see who's a bot. Let's be real, chat. That's another bot right there. I've been here for 20 seconds and we've already seen like 10 bots. That's a bot right there. And they're all hunters. You know why they're all hunters? Because of how strong they are. How fucking crazy they are. Are they inside? I don't know if they're inside. But it's crazy, man. The amount of bots. And all they're doing is just printing gold. Selling that shit online. There's no way it's this bad on private servers. You rarely see bots on private servers. Private servers, and back in the day on Blizzard, bots actually tried to hide. They did the best they could to actually hide. Now they just do this shit in the open. They don't give a damn. We have bots that are flying. We have bots that are going through the ground. We have bots that are just doing the dungeons over and over again. We have mages that are going and flying in dungeons. Like, it's crazy, bro. Sod bot problem isn't bad. It's really, really, really bad. I wouldn't say it's just Sod. I would say, like, you know, classic World of Warcraft as a whole. I don't even think there's as many bots in retail. Actually, there's XCAP. There's definitely a lot of bots in retail. Private servers got online GMs fucking any bot up. That's because they have passion for the game and the project that they're working on. Look at this, chat. The amount of bots. They still have passion. I guarantee you, majority of the devs on Sod don't even play the game right now. How could they? There's like a limited amount of devs that are working the game, and they're working on multiple versions of the game. Like, they don't have, you know, the luxury to be able to just play World of Warcraft. Stoned and honor? You're damn right, brother. You're damn right. What else do we need? The bots that fly around and get away with it are the most wild thing to me. It is. And when they teleport or when they go through the ground, shit like that, like, these are things that are so easily detectable because the average player can't do it. So when these players or these bots are doing things that the average person cannot, it should come up and, you know, it should be detected, but it's not. I need to see if they're inside. They're waiting for me? No bueno. Are me and Holior? Oh, so we're just waiting on 2 more people. Here's another bot, Chad. He's coming to join them. And these aren't bots that are going out then back in. These are bots that are coming out to reset and then going back in to continue to farm. And it's every single bot that we've seen is a new bot, is a new name, and they're going back inside to farm more. I was getting ganked over and over again by the rogue, so I ran in. Damn. I didn't see him on the way chat. We were trying to find him too. Fall Allah. I killed 5 to 6 multi-boxer earlier. 5 to 6 multi-boxers don't even bother me that much. They want to do that cringy shit, whatever. Go off queen. Maybe that's how they enjoy the game. Botters annoy me more than a multi-boxer. Because at least a multi-boxer, there's one dude playing this thing, playing all 5 classes, so you can just figure out which one's the main one, and then kill him, and then you start freaking out, fumbling on which character to play with next. This is fucking nutty, Chad. This might even be a good, I don't know, video. This is kind of crazy. There was this YouTuber that stopped doing videos because he was receiving death threats from people doing botting. That guy that made that video, I was brought to my attention, and when the day that he made that decision, and my response was, it's stupid for him to stop doing his content because of these individuals online. They're just all talk. Like, we get threat. Like, when you're a content creator, you get death threats all the time. So I thought it was pretty stupid that he stopped that. Turns out he didn't stop. He had another. Nice. We have them all here. He didn't stop. He continued to make content afterwards, which is good for him. And his channel blew up because of that video. Like, he gained like 5,000 subscribers from that video. But I'm glad he didn't stop. I thought it was stupid when he said that he was gonna stop making videos. Like, bitch, come on. How you gonna let him win? Like, they could just say some words to you and make you stop doing your career. That's what these plebs want. Like, fuck them. When actions start being taken, you shouldn't cower away and be scared at that point either. Prepare yourself. And if you don't want to prepare yourself, get law enforcement involved. Like, what do you mean? Like, stopping your passion or stopping your dream to do something, getting out of this rat race that we're all trapped in just because some asshole online tries to scare you? Fuck him. Alrighty, I think that's good. Gee. Look at that weapon, chat. Look at that weapon, chat. That's gonna be me in a few days. You probably could pull a lot more, not gonna lie. I'm trapped. I don't remember exactly where was the escort. So we're gonna wing it, chat. I don't say one of these caves. Which one exactly? Is it this one? Oh, fuck. Am I dead? This way, he says. Oh, we're not dead. We're fine. Shit, we click. Oh fuck, I got stuck. How am I gonna get stuck on that, man? My speed, man. Am I dead here? I'm pulling aggressively, chat. But our healer's healing us. He may be stoned, chat, but he's keeping up. I love to see it. He's blessed by the light, chat. It's all Blizzard's fault. I wouldn't say it's all Blizzard's fault, but they're absolutely have a hand involved, even if it's not directly them, because this whole time they could have never allowed bots to be a problem, but they've given bots, like, you know, a big brain to the point where they feel like they're in control of their position, like there ain't nothing gonna happen to them. So now they feel like they're comfortable enough to make threats. They're comfortable enough so that they don't even have to hide the bots anymore. So that's where Blizzard's fault comes in. But the threat, that's, you know, it's all the bots. But it's Blizzard putting them in a position. Wait, we don't have to kill these, I don't think. It's Blizzard putting them in the position where they feel like they have this power. Now, Blizzard could fix it, but are they going to? Probably not. Now, it comes down to if an actual life is taken, which is why I'm glad he made that video. If he made that video and his, you know, God forbid, but if his life was taken, this would be something that that Blizzard would have to respond to. A player from one of their actual games is was actually successfully killed by botters playing that same game. Like, that would Blizzard would absolutely have to figure something out at that point. But let's just not hope something like that has to dramatically happen, because that would just be absolutely crazy. Imagine. I don't understand how many people buy gold until I start playing WoW. I don't understand how, why they buy gold. I mean, I understand why, but why? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, come on, big dog. Just fucking, like, it literally destroys the game. There's this dude that was interviewing botters or whatever, or like whatchamacallit, not botters, oh yeah, botters, people that own the botting accounts, and they're talking about how they make upwards of like 3 million a month, man, which is fucking wild to me. What's up, Austin? Without GKPs, I don't see it affecting anyone really. The only thing that it's affecting, well, without GDKPs, yeah, it doesn't affect the actual player per se. But the only thing that it's affecting is the player per se, by just having bots everywhere. Like, it's just, I guess, okay, if we're looking at it from a logical, technical reason, yes, the bots don't necessarily destroy our game. They don't put all the shit on the auction house, destroying the economy. They just sell all the extra gold that they make, whatever the fuck. Which I guess, I think it does destroy the economy in a sense. But I feel like the fact that the bots are in the game, I don't know where the escort's at. Oh, we're doing it. The fact that the bots are in the game is, I feel like it naturally just hurts the player, even if it doesn't hurt them directly. Having this amount of bots in the game hurts the player, even if it's not directly. We have a server balance where you can't make a certain amount of alliance or a certain amount of horde depending on if they're trying to keep it balanced, right? So with all these fucking bots, it stops actual players from playing the game. I don't think bots should be a thing. I mean, obviously there's gonna be bots. Bots are gonna be a thing in a lot of games or whatever, and a lot of other things as well. But they don't have to be in everything, and Blizzard doesn't have to let it be this way. Like, they could make the decision to ban the bots. They just make too much money from it. Really no point in buying gold. GDKPs, it's pointless. Well, yeah, people can't buy gold for GDKP, but they can still buy gold for other shit. There's still other gold sinks that they can just buy gold for. So yeah, they won't spend as much gold like they do in Arrow, because Arrow, they have fucking GDKPs are like 50,000 gold or whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying? How is Arms and Sod? I'm leveling up an Arms Warrior right now. I'm having fun. But Arms is literally the worst DPS in PvE. Fury is way the fuck down here. So if you're trying to make a warrior, don't stress it. Make a warrior because you fuck with warrior. And Blizzard will eventually buff them. There's nowhere to go but upwards. They're not that bad. Like, they're at the bar of where PvP should be, and there's a lot of classes that are above the bar, and they need to be tuned down. But if you're a good warrior, you're gonna be in a good position. Oh, I have the wrong trinkets on. Oh, we also got to put on this one. Ooh. What else was it? Oh, my trinkets. They create inflation by expansion of the money supply? Yeah, because they're basically printing money. When these bots are coming to the dungeon, they're pulling a lot of mobs and doing the typical AoE grind. Making a fuck ton of gold. Yeah, for sure. But it's like, why buy the gold, though, other than for stuff like consumes and shit? I mean, who knows why they buy gold? I don't understand why people buy gold, period. But they do, in every expansion, every game. And what the fuck do they need all the gold for? Like, why would they spend real money? Like, what could they possibly purchase? Like, I don't know what I'm missing. Like, sure, enchants or whatever. And I guess there are, all right, fine. There are individuals who do spend a fuck ton of gold on like the on the new pieces of gear that are on the auction house. I never did that. I always thought that was stupid because they were super expensive. But other than that, like, what the fuck do people spend their gold on? I mean, maybe, I don't even know there's fucking mounts. Oh, I guess there's like the fucking, the giant, what is it, dinosaur mount? Or like, I forgot how much it was. And there's that spider mount as well. But in Sod, like, I mean, I don't know what, I mean, yeah, it consumes and shit. I'm not even paying attention. I'm like half-assing. I forgot, we gotta get this shit done, shit. Bopped him? That was scary, Chad. We almost let Tokester die. We're supposed to be protecting Tokester, and we almost let him die, Chad. Not going for Sulfurous? No, not really. It's way too late for Sulfurous. No, absolutely not. The amount of gold it costs for you just to craft it. And my raid never even saw the eye. We saw one eye, and then we gave it to the Druid because it's a Druid primary weapon and saw it because it gives him like Fire Cat and all that crap. But I'm not really worried about it. We're trying to get the axe that Holy has. That Holy Ghost. You see that axe he's got over there? That axe is huge. Big peanut. Say, how could you? How could you, brother? I mean, I'm not gonna like fucking hate you for it. I just don't. I would just never partake. I mean, you do you. You do you. Whatever, you know. Like, I don't think. Eventually, maybe Blizzard will like crack down on individuals like that, and you might get fucked. But, you know, we'll see. Time is valuable, you feel? True. Ooh. Look at the drip shit. Fucking dog shit. I should be greed rolling it though. If I greed rolled that, I could just drop my mining profession, because I don't even mine anymore. You could drop the mining profession, pick up enchanting, and then just disenchant everything. Man, it's ballsy for saying that shit in game chat. I know, right? But it's chilling, it's chilling. $90 for a mount? Yeah, the $90 for a mount is basically like I stole the whole store mount thing. It's literally Blizzard finessing this. And majority of players are okay with it because they don't necessarily see why. Like Blizzard right now, they make up excuses that they can't do the things that the players ask for because they don't have X amount of resources. They don't have enough resources. But then Bobby Kotick would get double or triple the amount they would spend in a full year on a World of Warcraft expansion in a bonus. And at the same time, this whole time that he was able to get this bonus, the players were suffering because they had all this shit on the stores that could have just been added to the game, all these mounts in the store that could have just been added to the game. But it's going to Bobby Kotick's pocket. Like, I wouldn't care if they were doing this shit, just like it's our taxes. Like, we wouldn't care if we're getting taxed, right, if it was going back to us. But it's not. It's going back to stupid shit. And for the, you know, for the top 1% is where it's going back to, which is dumb shit. But who knows? Maybe one day it'll change. We have to have faith, Jim. Eventually, they're gonna be like, okay, we have enough money. Let's give the peasants a nice pizza party. You know what I'm saying? Add? I think we're almost done with this shit, Jake. Been around since the start of Blizz. How long you been doing it though? Like what brought you into buying gold? And don't tell me where you get it, because I don't care and I don't want to know. And don't corrupt our mind, damn it. Don't corrupt our mind. But what turns you to the dark side, brother? Open the door? Wait, what? Oh, it's this door. It might be time for another dab chip. Excellent work, Toaster. Let's find the exit. I think I know the way. Follow me. So then why did he just break himself out? This is no warrior. This is no paladin of the light. He's just some noob. Look, I'm gonna see what damage he does. What a shame. I mean, he does 2% per hit. It's because he's lacking the weapon check. He's simply just lacking the weapon. But if he had the weapon though, if he had his weapon though, granted, so much it gets old. Doing that, that just helps the progress quicker. I've leveled so many times, it just keeps me playing. Shit. You've never gotten banned though? Like, knock on wood? Because I heard of, the only time I've heard of people getting in trouble with buying gold was, I forgot there was a streamer, I think it was Soda Poppin', that did it on live, and he got his gold taken away on live and shit like that. And then there was another, not another streamer, there was another individual from our server, actually. It was a rogue. God, what is this fucking name? Do I even have on my friends list? It might have been Alina's.
Excellent.
I don't know, it doesn't matter. There's a rogue on our server that kept getting muted. And I think it's because he was buying gold. But would it mute you if you buy gold? Or if you trade gold for like shit? Blizzard has so many bots, why would they? I mean, true.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Alright, so we're done, Chad. There it is. We knocked that shit out quick. Now it's time.
Bye.
It's time to swap back to our PvP spec and get some cheeks to clap, Chad. It's time, Chad. The gear's still grinding, gold only does so much. Yeah. I still won't buy gold. I'd rather just be broke. Or duel for gold. But to each their own. I don't hate you for it. Because it's not just you, right? It's like, you know, there's like thousands of people who buy gold who support these individuals. So the only way that would be able to stop, that's just human nature, I guess. The only thing that would stop you would be is if Blizzard cracks down on it. And at that point, you know, people would slow down. But if they're not gonna crack down on it, then, you know, just go off clean. Just don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That should be spicy, okay? They probably got you on a list right now, waiting for the day for them to pull the trigger. You ever do duels for gold against Czar at all, Arc? Yes, I've dueled Czar, and the score is like 2-4. I beat him twice. He beat me 4 times, and he's the only mage that consistently beats me. I mean, there's another mage now with the new frost buff, Wuxi. Like, he's a pain in the ass. Is that a bot? That is a bot. Sharp weapons. I need to get a killing blow on this so I get some mana. Nice. It's another bot. Another bot starting his craft. Remember him doing all time? Remember doing him all the time of Ironforge? I didn't. Well, when he plays, I'm asleep. Because he plays during the day. I don't play during the day. I play at nighttime. During the day, I'm either working or editing. That frost buff is nutty. The frost buff. What frost buff? Oh shit, we about to have the event to start. The ZG set? For mages? I feel like the ZG set is insane for just about every class they made it for. For Paladin, as a Ret, I kind of got fucked because they don't have anything for Ret. They made it for Shakaden. But Rogues have a really nutty ZG set. I believe Hunters has a good one. Mage has a good one. Shakaden has a good one. I feel like I'm missing something though. Damn, he got basically one shot. He dead, shit. He dead, shit. But what are you saying? I think it's time we go to Orgrimmar. I think we go to Orgrimmar, chat. We get some duels in. Hold on. I was thinking about changing the title, but that's not too big of a deal. I was gonna put, you know, something Christmas related, but it's not too big of a deal. It's fine, chat. We're going to Orgrimmar. And it's gonna be delicious. I'll tell you what, baby. Oh, we even let the guild know. Yo, I'm live on Twitch/YouTube. If you wish to see justice dispensed while we smoke and chill. Octavian. Oh shit. Almost ran off the cliff. Is this a bot? As soon as I hit him, he throws a frost trap. You got me, Chad. You got me, Chad. You didn't go nowhere though. Shit. Now it's another bot. There's like hundreds or thousands of bots, Chid. There's too many. There's probably more bots than there are players, Chid. There are players that even act like bots, Chid. By the way, chat, how do you feel about that dude's argument? The dude that's playing hardcore, killing the bots and shit like that? I'm on his side. Don't get me wrong. I'm on his side. But Blizzard, I feel like, is going to use the shit against him and say that he's griefing the bots. Because, you know, in the TOS, you're not supposed to grief players, whatever. But he's griefing the bots on a hardcore server. His defense is he's not griefing the players. He's griefing, he's killing NPCs. World of Warcraft is all about killing NPCs. And bots are NPCs. Therefore, he's justified in killing him. I agree with that shit. Totally on his side. I think that makes logical sense. They are technically NPCs, even though they are on a character class. Or, you know, thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop by and say have a great stream, Merry Christmas, day off work. My grandkids are over waiting for Santa, so means I am dabless tonight. Hey, dabless? Nah, you gotta be dabless, big dog. Go to the bathroom, fucking go outside for take a walk or something. You know, eventually, though, your grandkids, believe it or not, chat, there's a strong chance they're probably going to be smoking weed themselves down the road. Who knows, chat? Who knows, chat? It's a very common thing nowadays. No longer is it frowned upon. So, I mean, just saying. Heller Nuber Aloladin. Hey, how's it going? I would say I agree with him as well. The bots are all Trump supporters anyways. Most likely. Hey. Oh, do we have a dab loaded? We don't have a dab loaded, chat. We're dabless right now. We'll fix that in a second. They nerfed that shaman one-shot thing? What are you talking about? Oh, have they? No, they have not. No, they have not. And they're probably not going to nerf it for a very long time. Nine stacks of lightning shield, bro. All they gotta do was go out and just go out and kill boars. Level 1 critters. Just kill them with the chain lightning, get 9 stacks of lightning shield, and then use the thunder, whatever the hell it is. Rolling thunder. And you instantly one-shot people with 6,800 damage with the earth shock. Ain't nobody talking about that. You know what we're gonna nerf next? Probably lay on hands. They're gonna make that shit into a 1-week cooldown, chat. Watch. 1 hour? It's up too much. Practically every paladin has lay on hands available at all times. Paladins need to spend gold to use lay on hands. I feel like, chat. And then maybe we'd be balanced. The short videos are so amazing. Hey, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, for real. Alright, chat. You already know what time it is. How long we got? 3 minutes? You already know, chat. Oh, they coming? I forgot. We're still at the party. Dilga logged off, unfortunately. What a shame, chat. What a shame, chat. No wild strikes, but we don't need it. Was hoping we'd have wild strikes so we, in case we get ganked and it's not a duel, we just clap their cheeks real quick. Would be funny. Any wild strikes want to come to org? True. Alrighty. The dab has been taken. Shit, we might have enough time to take another dab, shit. Not allowed. We got 2 whole minutes left. 2 whole minutes. But let's sit down for a little bit. Standing up all day at work today, chat. Oh, fuck. What is wild strikes? Says the druid. Okay, dude. Okay, bro. Something you need to get on. The fuck? Boomy, they're trash, chat. Boomy is the worst class in the game. They do poo-poo damage. Play feral. If anybody asks me, hey, what class should I play? Is Boomy good? I'm gonna say no. Boomy is the worst class. You don't want to play Boomy. They're trash. Dog water. Play feral. They're the best. The strongest DPS. They have the strongest off healing. They're the tankiest. They do insane damage. The best. Play feral. It would be great, chat. We need more wild strikes in our land. But I feel like wild strikes should just be a natural druid aura. Why not? Like, I don't see why not. How are they gonna abuse it? How is a Boomy gonna abuse wild strikes? I don't know, chat. I'm all for it. I think it just be give pallies holy strikes. Nah, people were saying that in the forums back when they when wild strikes was just like a party thing instead of raid wide. There was Alliance were bitching about giving us more access to wild strikes, which obviously we needed more. But people were saying to give it a paladin. I strongly disagree with giving it a paladin. If Ret Paladin if we had our own wild strikes, they would need to tune down our damage. We do too much damage for us to consistently have wild strikes. Now, when we have wild strikes, our damage is pretty good and still not the best for other people. But if I had wild strikes on my own, people already bitch in the forums about the damage that I do. If I have a wild strikes by myself without having to bring anybody, they would rage even more. He tried to distract me, chat. Should we kill him? Should we kill him, chat? I'll let you decide. Do we let him live or do we kill him, chat? I don't know, chat. He salutes me with respect. I don't know, chat. He salutes me with respect. We'll let him live. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, no. Holy. Oh, he recovered. What's that? Is that the lip icon? Oh, fuck. Heal yourself, Paladin. Heal. Throw the flash. You're not gonna get that divine love. You're not gonna get the divine love. Throw a flash off. No. Lice, lay on hands. Okay, he's chilling. He's fine. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, I didn't know you had Sacred Shield on. Yeah, 100%. Keep that Sacred Shield up and then definitely be throwing flash lights. Every time you get that bubble up, that bubble gives you knockback protection. And whenever you use a flash of light, it's basically a crit because it gives you 50% crit, so it naturally crits more. There's Kulapari, chat. A big smoke and a full gram in one go. Hey. Cheers, brother. He's taking a full gram dab, bro. Holy fuck. I've never taken a full gram dab, and I don't think I ever will, nor do I want to, because I feel like it's a waste. Taking the full gram dab, you know how long I can make a full gram last me? A day, at least. But if I'm gonna do that in like a session, in one smoke, that's like too much for my wallet shit. I'm already spending too much now. But maybe in the future we'll do a full gram dab and we'll do it on stream and that shit'll be funny as hell. Still hella people playing Sod? Yes, absolutely. Do you think it's surprising that people are playing Sod? If you were to ask me, I'd say it's not surprising at all. It was completely logical and predicted. How you doing tonight, man? I'm doing pretty good, brother. How you doing, man? So, brother, love watching your swords clapping these cheeks all day. Hey, thanks for watching, big dog. Welcome to the stream. Leveling my rogue on Sod. Nice. What level's your rogue right now? I got my warrior to 31 last night. We're leveling up super fast. When you get to 25, I recommend you guys do the incursions and do the dailies, at least one a day, kill mobs as well. Very fast, very chill. Nice way to level. I'm totally chilling with it. $23, nice. You're getting there, man. How's the power of the rogue? Do you feel disgustingly OP or what? For warrior, I don't feel disgustingly OP playing my warrior. I just feel strong. I feel decent, a lot better than arrow. Not yet. Oh, I thought the runes were gonna make rogue feel disgusting. What is it? What do you feel like you're missing? Yeah, I'm surprised. Sod PvP kind of cheeks. Personally, I disagree. I love this PvP in Sod more than any version of the game. Retail PvP, it lasts for too long. Where your duels last for multiple cooldown windows, or arenas last for multiple cooldown windows. You're spamming your buttons for 2, 3, 4, 5+ minutes. It's too long. In Season Discovery, or in Era, for example, in Era, the PvP is much better in retail, I would say, but the PvP is a lot slower. So yes, it feels more like a chess game, but it's too slow. Season Discovery, I feel like it's a nice balance. Yes, it has a lot of burst, but you only have enough time to make one mistake. If you make one mistake, it will cost you your life. But that's the PvP I would prefer. I don't want to sit here spamming my buttons for multiple minutes at a time. I don't want to play a game. I don't want to do duels where I can make multiple mistakes and still recover. Classic is BIS. I wouldn't say Classic is BIS, but it's definitely better than retail, I would say. With Season Discovery, I really enjoy the PvP. And I would imagine a lot of people would as well if they PvP for a long time. Because it's such a quick-paced like PvP. I don't know how to explain it. It is bursty. It is, absolutely. But it makes duels very quick-paced. You need to hit your trinket immediately. Your GCDs are very important. You're able to lock people in GCDs if you know how their class is played, preventing them from doing something else. Like it's PvP is so good in Sod, man. So good. Retail, I hated the fact that people can make multiple mistakes, and you see them do it, but you can't kill them because of how tanky they are for the gear, and they're still able to recover over and over and over again. You as well would be able to recover over and over again, which is kind of shit. Era PvP, I prefer it over retail because it's a lot more slower pace and it felt more like a chess game, but it was too slow for me. And it was also a lot of classes were a lot more stronger than a lot more other classes. Like a lot of specs were unviable, and there were a lot more dominant, or there were a lot less dominant classes. Like Mage and Rogue, Warlock, those were like the best classes compared to everybody else. Maybe Priest was in there, but even Priest was basically dog shit. But Sod, so many classes, if not every single class is viable. So many specs, if not every single spec is viable. Yes, there are broken specs, which eventually those will be tuned down. But even so, the PvP is incredible. TBC is good too. Yeah, the TBC PvP is good too. And Wrath.
We are blessed by the light.
Yo, Keem, thanks for the follow, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Struggling killing my level mobs? You're struggling to kill your... Do you have all the runes? Did you purchase all the runes? I did, now I can't do the quest for it since they have to do the pre-quest. That's fucked. What are we talking about? The Dream Eater among thief things? I'm confused. Did we pass the hill? Oh, we passed the hill, damn it. What's Dream Eater? No idea. Sod bussin'? I would say Sod is indeed bussin'. Retail is garbage. I would agree with that statement. Garbage might be a harsh word because there are individuals that love retail. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, like, what's the fucking, I'm not gonna yuck their yum, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they like it, go off queen. But I personally don't like retail. Like, it's too time consuming and it's too time wasteful. Every single expansion feels like a brand new game. All the time you invested on a previous expansion or on the previous content will all be irrelevant. Like, you're constantly on this treadmill. The classes feel like this with the power. You feel super strong. Like when you're super strong, or you feel, you start to feel weak in the beginning. Then you climb and you feel super strong midway, and at the end of the expansion, and the beginning expansion, you feel super fucking weak again. Where like little mobs are difficult to beat, and you feel super weak. And then you start doing the content, and then you get super strong again, and you go back down to super weak. Like it just constantly feels like this. I hate this every single expansion. Like I hope they go in a direction where they instead going like super dramatically powerful, and then losing all our power. I would imagine, hopefully, we just keep our power consistently, like, growing slowly. Nothing too crazy. Every class has heals, every class has control. It's dumb. All classes feel the same. 100%. All classes feel the same. They basically just have different abilities with different names. Or they have the same abilities with different names. Retail feels like a content MMO. Retail is a game that I would not recommend to anybody. The only reason I would recommend Retail is if they're a collector. They don't have to be a PvPer. They don't have to be a PvEer. If they enjoy collecting the game or collecting shit, they'll enjoy the game. That's a lot of rogue shit. Oh, look, look who it is. He's AFK right now. He hasn't realized I'm here. Quick, let's get a dueling before he comes back. Wait, is he trying to duel me? Ready? Triggered that. Bruh, why does he fucking... Holy shit. We should have known as soon as we see him. 10 weeks, chat. 10 weeks. This individual has been doing this. He's in stream right now. Are the same classes good at PvP at Sod as they are in classes? Or in Classic? Yes. They're strong, and now a lot more other classes are just as strong. Mage was the only class that was considered weak because they were basically the strongest class in Era. And Sod, they kind of fucked them over because they were trying to turn them into like healers and shit. But now they're actually decent. They buff Frost, and Fire is getting pretty good as well. And Arcane is basically a healer, but they're still very good DPS as well. But basically, yeah, all the classes are still very strong. Feliz Navidad, my G's. Hey, Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas, man. All right, chat, I think it's dab time. What say you? We might not be able to do any duels outside Orgrimmar today, chat, unless any Alliance want to come over here and help me out. Because these rogues aren't going to allow us to do anything, chat. Which is why I feel like Blizzard needs to simply just give us an area where the Horde and the Alliance can teleport to prevent griefers from griefing. The PvP could be disabled, the Horde and the Alliance could duel each other, the community would be able to make their own dueling tournaments, but instead, this is what we do with you. This game's been around for 20 years as well. So how the fuck have they never given us that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we've had multiple events that are famous. The hardcore event, PP event, multiple tournaments, and we always have to go under the ground. We always have to go in the mountains or somewhere, and we have to, like, keep it hidden and shit like that so people can't come. Like, it's so stupid. Like, why can't they just give us an area we could teleport to? The only people that's going to be griefed are the griefers themselves, because they won't be able to grief us anymore. If I was 60, you know I'd be there? Shit, maybe one day, brother. Maybe one day. They're gonna chip. Shit. Can't get away. He's gonna be chasing me the entire time. He will literally do this for hours. Ganking because they can't 1v1, he can't. He's lost every time we've 1v1'd. And he's dog shit. But he is very geared though. He is very geared because his backstabs hit for 1,000. And all he does is spam backstab. Backstab, 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 backstab. That's the rogue rotation. I'm surprised, like being literal and being like straight up with you guys, I'm surprised Paladin got nerfed with their bubble before Rogues did. Because like my DPS rotation is Judgment, Divine Storm, Crusader Strike, Exorcism, Seal of Martyrdom, Seal of Command, Consecration, Hammer of Wrath, right? That's my rotation. And then people are upset about a classic WoW ability that we have, the Divine Shield. But no one talks about Rogue just killing you with just spamming backstab, and they kill you in a cheap shot, kitty shot. They don't even have to use their 2 blinds. They don't have to use their 2 vanish. They don't have to even use gouge. But I guarantee you, Chad, when we make our rogue and we start posting clips on the rogue, that's when people are going to start saying, okay, maybe we should nerf it. If Arcavian's able to do it, then maybe it's too broken because the dude's a dumbass. He smokes too much weed. If he can do it, we got to stop. Yeah, Rogue is out of control. The funny thing is, when Rogue gets nerfed, same thing with Shaman and Hunter, a lot of these individuals are going to stop playing that class. They're going to reroll. We have rogues that are backpedaling and keyboard turning and clicking their spells. It's sad, Chin. Hold on, Chin. Hold on, Chin. Where's my body? Oh, it's over here. Did we go too far? Or did we just layer? Oh no, we got too far. Damn, this is the first time in a while that we have this many people outside of Ogamore. I'm trying to duel them, but the rogues aren't gonna let us, Chin. They're not gonna let us, Chin. You see how he's in stream? He's in stream. And he just sits there and waits for me to spawn. It's so pathetic, guys. 10 weeks this dude's been doing this. It's Horde, man. Horde were dirty since 2004. No, we have people that are out of Alliance that also do pathetic shit like this. It just comes down to the individual. It doesn't matter where they're from, doesn't matter what side they represent, doesn't matter what they believe in, doesn't matter what color their skin is, doesn't matter what race they are, doesn't matter. It comes down to who they are as an individual. There are individuals in our world today that believe, oh, because they're a different color, or a different religion, or different this, different that they're actually different beings. Like, bitch, what you mean? But nah, related to World of Warcraft and even life as a whole, like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. It comes down to who you are and how they act to specific situations. Not sure how they growing up and the people they hang around may impact their decisions slightly, but it still comes down to who they are as a person. Report him for griefing? I already reported him once, a while back. I'm not the individual. I'm not the type of individual that reports, or the type of individual that wishes harm on individuals. Like, I wish him the best. The fact that he's been willing to do this for 10 weeks, for hours, for every stream, like, it's just depressing at this point. He's either a child or he's a grown man with problems. And I'm not gonna, I'm chilling. I smoke too much weed for me to get upset. They need to put backstep back to 40 energy. I think 40 energy would be chilling. 30 energy is nutty, man. It's crazy. 30, 60, 90, they get 3 backstabs before they waste energy. This is still within them recuperating energy. So by the time they use the 3 backstabs, they'll be able to still use a 4th backstab. This isn't even including the use of cheap shot kidney shot. So they'll be able to put 3 backstabs with a cheap shot. And if they use the damn thistle tea that gives them more energy, they could just spam backstab. Like, it's just crazy. They kill you to cheap shot kitty shot. They also have the thing that makes their next hit a crit. This is what we're gonna do, chat. Looking for duelers outside Stonewind gates. I saw you. I saw him, chat. Somebody's dueling outside of Stonewind. We might have to go check it out. Yo. You on layer 1? It's not griefing necessarily. To be, I'll be real. It's PvP. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say, if I'm gonna be real, I would say it is technically griefing, because when you're killing an individual for over and over and over and over and over again for hours through every day, for weeks at a time, I would consider that griefing. If you're killing an individual once, twice, 3 times a day, and then you don't see him for weeks, and then you kill him again, you camp their body again 2, 3 times, maybe 4 times, I wouldn't say that's griefing, that's PvP. But if you're spending hours of your day throughout every day for multiple weeks, over 10 weeks at this point, I would consider that griefing. I'm hitting a dab right now. Shit. Cheers, brother. Watch, she might be right here on me right now. Oh, we got 1 GCD in, 2 GCDs in, 3, 4. Hold on, chin. Oh my god. Maybe he turned over a new leaf, chin. He turned over a new leaf, chat. Look at him. Oh, never mind. He's your biggest fan? I would say so. He's got to be. I just wish he'd talk in chat. He's willing to give me all this time and hang out and, you know, spend time with me in game, but he doesn't want to say hello, chat. I can't even wish him Merry Christmas. If he's in chat, Merry Christmas, big dog. Hopefully you got some gifts. Listen, big dog, but listen, if you keep behaving in such a way, you might not get gifts at all. You might get coal in your sock. You don't want coal in your sock now. Feliz Navidad. Hey, Feliz Navidad. You lost me there. Larga vida y bienestar. I don't know what that meant. Español mío no bueno. Yo soy Hispanic. Yo soy cubano. Pero no sabe hablar español mucho. Tú sabes. Pero felicidades. Felicidades, people. Gracias. Eso nada más que yo sabe decir. Mira, si te quieres hablar a mí, conmigo con español, usas palabras muy chiquito. If you want to speak Spanish with me, chat, use words that are small. Use tiny words, because I'm not good at it, chat. I'm Hispanic, but my Spanish is shit. It's poo-poo, chat. My English is bad as well, chat. Like, my main language is profanity. I want to grind Sod so bad to 60, but I just feel like I'm so far behind, especially gear-wise. You're not. You're not. It's not like Era. Era right now, it's too late. MC's already released, BWL's already released. People literally skip raid tiers in Era because of how easy the content is and because of how powerful the gear is, right? In Sod, there are still people who do MC. There's still people who do BWL. There's still people who do AQ and Nex. Or not Nex yet, but ZG. You're going to absolutely have no problem finding the people for the content. And it's not easy, or it's not difficult to get to 60 either. You have 150% increased XP. You can purchase all of your runes from the vendor at the starter zone. Like, it's not difficult or negative in any way to level up a class right now in Sod. Sod has a bright future ahead of it. Absolutely. All right, let me see. Alrighty, now let's see how desperate he is, Chit. Let's see how desperate he is, Chet. You think he's gonna layer hop just to find me, Chad? Nah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that, Chet, would he? Alright, now that we're free, let's dab time. Oh, you're still in the group, the other one. Holy, if you want to invite, just let me know. I mean, if you're capping a singular specific person with a clear advantage on your side for hours, it's probably griefing. Probably. But we'll see what Blizzard does. Blizzard's probably not going to ban him or anything. I've already reported him once. I'm not going to report him more than that. I'm not, like, it's whatever. But if you guys think it's griefing, then feel free to report him if you want to. Like, it will be your decision. Leveling is a power trip now with the runes. It is a power trip now. Like, leveling feels almost like Cataclysm leveling. Like, things die a lot quicker, for sure.
We are blessed.
But the content isn't at 1 to 60. The 1 to 60 journey feels great still, but the content is at 60, and we have a lot of good content. But this is why I feel like Blizzard needs to keep the content at 60. In the future versions, if we had Sod TBC or Sod Wrath, we need to keep it at 60. Instead of having all these, there's no reason to level up and waste our time getting this XP. We could just literally work towards a reputation that gives us toys or mounts or anything like that, rather than leveling up. You're on a PvP server, bro. There is no griefing. So if I'm on a PvP server, I don't care if they kill me over and over again. Doesn't bother me. We're on a PvP server. But if you're doing this for hours and you're doing it for over 10 weeks at this point, he's been doing it every day. He missed a couple of days, so I thought he was sick or something. But he's done it every single day for multiple hours for over 10 weeks now, since I started streaming. That, I would say, is considered griefing. He's in my stream right now, stream sniping, griefing me, spawning, killing me exactly where I spawn every time. It doesn't matter. Who are you? Are you a griefer yourself? Do you enjoy? Are you the type of guy?
Actually, it says this here. Actually,
is that you right now? What are you doing? Reroll a PvE server if you don't want a PvP. Why do you think I'm out here outside Orgrimmar right now? To beat my dick in front of the Horde? I came here to PvP. I came here to duel the Horde. But there's individuals that are griefing me, preventing me from PvPing. What's the other term? What else? What would you call it? No, I was just in Dorto and people said you're a streamer, so I came in here to hear about you crying and getting PvP'd against, and the Horde City has alliance. Like, are you dense? You're the only one spending your time going around on an online universe trying to be like the big man. What are you doing, bro? So, it bothered you that much that you decided to come over here and talk to me about it? You wanted to come and make yourself known to Mr. Streamer Man? That's kind of romantic. Oh, he doesn't want to duel? Kind of sad. Sociopath outside Stonewind one-shot people dueling? Wait, does it do it outside Stonewind one-shotting people? Like when they're dead? Or when they're about to lose? It's kind of shit. It gets kind of discouraging. Don't be discouraged, big dog. Play Sod, and I guarantee you're going to have fun. Sod has a bright future ahead of it. It's not going to randomly disappear. It's not going to change dramatically, at least anytime soon. You have plenty of time. We have Nax coming out, probably in 10 weeks or something. After that, we have future versions, or other raids, I mean, coming out. We have Karazhan raid coming out. We have the Scarlet Monastery raid coming out, and who the fuck else knows? And because Blizzard said, and more. So who knows? No, I'm just saying, from an outside perspective, you're crying like a little kid that got the Roblox credit stolen. That's because you don't have context of anything. You just come in here, and I guarantee you the individual that you probably read the text from was probably from LOL KEKW. Because this is an individual that has been in my stream every day for the past 10 weeks for multiple hours, ganking me, preventing me from dueling other individuals. Do you think I hate dueling? Do you think I'm scared of dueling? Oh, I'm so mad that I'm getting killed? Of course not. I'm out here outside Orgrimmar to duel the Horde, to practice. But I can't do that. I'm trying to entertain my viewers. But this individual is spending hours of his day every day for multiple weeks, over 10 weeks at this time, griefing the stream, griefing me, the player. And then we have you come in here saying, no, that's not griefing on a PvP server. Like, you're lacking the context. I'm trying to entertain my stream, big dog. And I'm over here trying to duel the Horde. I would love to duel him if he wanted to, and he can clap my cheeks over and over again if he wanted to. But it's not going to happen. No, man, I popped in your stream just now, and all I hear is you crying about getting PP'd against Durator as Alliance. Again, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. Wait, are we back in the other layer? Nice. Get him out of here. Love to see you, Chet. Love to see you, Chet. Like, if he's so trash, just kill him. You're just terrible. Look at his HP. Watch his HP. Yes, it doesn't matter if he's trash. Rogues are in a position where they spam one button. They spam one button and they kill you in a cheap shot kitty shot. That's the reason why I complain. Because people were complaining about Bubble and Paladin. Could you give me any specifics about Paladin that was overpowered? Because I can give you multiple things about Rogue and the runes and shit like that. The fact that they can just spam backstab, no longer have to be behind the enemy. It's crazy, Chip. Like, I'm just here trying to duel. And these individuals just don't let me duel. They just won't allow it to happen. And then we have you. I'm convinced you're probably one of the rogues. You were just full HP with cooldowns and died? Yes. That is my literal point. I have 6,000 HP, whatever it is, 5,600 HP, and all they do is spam backstab, 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 backstab. That's it. Whereas I have Judgment, Divine Storm, Crusader Strike, Exorcism, Seal of Martyrdom, Seal of Command, Consecration, and Hammer of Wrath. But you said you beat him every time? Yeah, well, we had our 1v1s. I beat him, yes. In the beginning, that's probably why he's upset and he hasn't let it go since. In the beginning, yes. We have clips on it. He's on my fucking channel. And he's upset about it. And ever since then, he just kills me over and over again. Now, if we had a legitimate duel right now, now that he's stacked to the teeth, he's probably still going to clap my cheeks 100%. Because his backstabs hit me for 1,000. So you beat him before Bubble got nerfed? Yes, sure. Yeah, I beat him before Bubble got nerfed. Because I need to rely on Bubble. That's the only way I can win. I can beat him. I'm a shit paladin, man. I click my abilities as well. Have you beat him 1v1 since? Not since he's got a ZG set, no. Who are you, by the way? Are you his secretary? You're sucking his dick so hard. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on. Hey, hold on. It's clear. Starting to connect the dots now with me. Hold on now. Hold on. I've never met an individual who was willing to spend this amount of time defending another person who they have no involvement with. Who the fuck are you? Are you a secretary or are you the rogue himself? Have you finally spoken? Timber's extra glazing? Bro, he's got jizz leaking from his cheeks, bro. Calm down with the dick sucking. What's good, bro? What's good, man? He's heavily invested for some reason. He is heavily invested, which is kind of sus. Nope, just amazing to hear you cry. If you think that I'm crying, I don't know what to tell you, big dog. It just seems like, let me ask you real quick, just real quick. Just, just real fast. Just gonna throw this out of left field, okay? Just real quick. How do you feel about Donald Trump? Just real quick. Just out of weird. Just a thought. You one of them? You a Trump supporter? Just question. Just wondering. Just real quick. I won't bring up any more. I'm just curious. Just real quick. Because I'm sensing a little toxicity, Jay. Not all Trump supporters do that, but I do realize that a lot of them do support the toxicity. So I'm just wondering. Let me go to Stowen and kill people and get mad when the lions kill me? Do you see me going over here, ganking and kill everybody? You clearly don't know my channel. I'm not a toxic individual. I don't go around ganking everybody. I try to find audible 1v1 duels. It's even in the title. Oh, to be fair, not today's title because we placed it. But it's on my Twitch channel. That's all I look to do. We're trying to find honorable 1v1s. Some actual good duels. But you just come in here and like to stir shit, man. And I'm going to keep you as a little pet. It's nice to have you here. I'm not going to ban you. It's nice to have like a little pet here and there. Yes, 1 billion %. Oh, so you are a Trump supporter. Oh, it makes total sense. The country has complete dog shit in the past 4 years, and the vast majority of America agrees. Where'd you hear that? Fox News? Truth Social? Newsmax? Kind of sad, big dog. And you're a Kamala supporter, I guess? Yeah, I did vote for Kamala. Absolutely. But we'll see what happens. Now we have the next 4 years. With tariffs, you excited about that? Makes sense why you're such a pussy crybaby? Listen, big dog, I don't know what you talk about, man. I feel like you gotta smoke some weed. Why are you so angry? What's wrong with you, big dog? Are you dablish right now? It's Christmas Eve, man. Oh, check, I capped. Merry Christmas. Holy shit, chat. Merry Christmas officially. Now this guy's griefing your chat. Don't feed the trolls. I mean, I feel like it's entertaining. I feel like I've always said you got to be a certain kind of person to play rogue. I feel like people act like they're... If you've been playing World of Warcraft for over 10 years, you start to act like the character that you main. And I see rogues act like rogue in real life. Doing rogue behavior, you know, some thievery, backstabbery shit, you know what I'm saying? I see warriors walk around as if they have the strength, you know? I see paladins doing their paladin shit. I see, you know, dwarves being, not dwarves, sorry, druids being fairies. That's a little cap, you know, being tree huggers or whatever. But we see this shit, you know? You haven't stopped crying in 30 minutes? Oh, okay, so you're a druggie who pushes drugs on the kids? What are you talking about? But this is an 18+ channel. When you joined the channel, dumbass, you literally had to accept the terms that it was an 18+. But I love your argument, though. That was kind of cute. Are you a kid yourself? Is that why? Are you a child that's in my channel? Because if you're a child, you're not supposed to be in here, big dog. But you are acting like one. Timber is mad? I think he's big mad. I don't know why he's big mad. In the past 20 minutes, you've been crying about getting PvP'd on and the PvP server and the opposite factions. In the past 20 minutes, I've just been sitting here dead, getting griefed over and over again. In the past 20 minutes, you've been in the stream defending somebody like they're your dad or your brother or they're your boyfriend or something. Like, why are you riding their dick so hard? Why are you so self-involved? Are they paying you gold or something? Hold on now. What are they paying to gold? Like, this is why I knew you were a Trump supporter, because you're so stupid. Sorry, I take that back. I'm not going to insult you. But I knew you were a Trump supporter. You have to be 21 plus to smoke weed. So, are you younger than 21? Should you not be in here? So me being 19, oh, you're 19? Oh, if you're 19, sorry, big dog, I gotta ban you. Yeah, you're not supposed to be in here, man. Nah, this is a room, this is a channel for adults. Sorry, man. But let me know, come back in 2 more years, and I'll unban you, big dog. Sorry, man. But it does make sense why he's a Trump supporter too. He's like, the last 4 years has been dog shit, bro. 4 years ago, you were 15. The fuck did you know anything about the economy? How do Trump supporters act? Tell me. Not every Trump supporter, let me be fair, not every Trump supporter, just like not every Kamala supporter acts the same. But I do see a pattern that a lot of Trump supporters are a little bit more hostile. Not in a sense where they're aggressive, but in a sense where they don't like illegals or they don't like people who are different than them, or they want people to go back from where they came from, or they just like the toxic mentality. They feed off of it, the drama. And it's very consistent. And Trump basically birthed these people, not birthed them literally, like he allowed them to grow. Like he allowed these flowers to truly bloom and show themselves is all he did. But no, they're very, very consistent that you can equate the two. I do not see, I have not met, I'm assuming maybe one day I will. I'm eye-opening, right? Or not eye-opening, I'm open-minded. I would imagine eventually I will meet a Trump supporter who is level-minded, but maybe they're just ill-informed or whatever. But it's very difficult for me to be able to connect a positive individual who also supports Trump, who himself is trying to supply tariffs, who already stated negative things about Hispanics, have stated negative things about the Democrats, who are half of our country, and is literal felon. And a shit like that. Like if you're like, I don't know, like I just feel like it's just very consistent, I would say. It's very easy to pinpoint who's a Trump supporter and who's not. Or who's not, it's not as easy to pinpoint who's not. But it's a lot easier to pinpoint who is. This Trump supporter loves you, and I love you too, big dog. Like I said, not every Trump supporter is bad. But I do see a consistency. Like, LOL Keck W, he's a Trump supporter, hands down. It's time for another dab chat, because I guess I'm a druggie. Shit, Chad. Chad, I'm a druggie, shit. Oh, Chad, but this is some good shit, I tell you what. Woo! I'll tell you what, baby. To be fair, Chad, I work at a dispensary, so just to clear the air. I work at a medical dispensary, okay? So I have a medical license and all that shit, okay? And we also live in a legal state. But maybe that's why he's acting that way. Because he can't smoke his weed. Maybe he's upset because he hasn't smoked the weed yet, shit. Dude probably smokes weed anyway? Nah, he's got to be dabless. He's got to be dabless. You got level-minded Trump supporters here, but honestly, out of options we had, Trump makes a better fit in office. Kamala, they're not fit in any position. But hey, if they think differently, that's okay. My perspective is, I've had these arguments and these conversations multiple times with individuals, and they still don't see anything. So the only thing we have to do is live through it. We lived through 4 years of Biden and Kamala, but let's see what happens over the next 4 years. Maybe all the people who hate Trump, they just hate him for no reason. And nothing's going to happen over the next 4 years. But if you are into politics and you see what's going on, every individual who Trump has implemented in the position now, who he's going to be bringing to the White House, are they qualified? Just asking you that. Do you think that they're qualified? I just dislike Trump because he's an ignorant ass. Simple as that. I don't care for politics whatsoever. I don't either. I got into politics when I was in 2016. Because from when I was growing, back in my day, like when I was growing up, there was no individual above the law. There was not a thing. Everybody had to pay for the crimes. There was nobody above the law, even the president, right? But in 2016, obviously he wasn't, that thing didn't come up yet. But in 2016, before then, my perspective of the president was like they were very proper. They had to choose their words wisely. They're the leader of the United States. They're the leader of an entire country. They're the voice of the country, right? So they have to choose their words wisely. Their position of power is very important. And then 2016, we have this dude that used to go on WWE and do like, you know, TV shows and shit like that, and doesn't contain himself. And a lot of people are like, yeah, we needed somebody like that. Yeah, we need somebody like that. I was like, okay, I could see the logic from it. And then he joins office. Over the next 4 years, not a lot happened to benefit you and I. So I don't know where their argument comes to as to he's going to be the good thing for us. Which is why I feel like, you know, I don't have a lot of love for Trump, because I feel like he doesn't like us. When he talks about the American people, he's not talking about you and I. Like, you and I, we're considered poor. Like, we ain't shit to them. When they talk about, oh, our constituents want this, they're not talking about us. Biden is authorizing bombing on Yemen without consent before Trump takes office, and it's kind of ludicrous, and I'm kind of a civilian, so I know I will just fight for myself. Sure, that may be a thing. But do you think that's like I don't know everything about politics, but look at all the things that Trump has done. And look at all the things that Trump says he's going to do. We have been in war for a very, very long time. If you want to talk about the Biden doing the bombings in Yemen, or whatever the fuck, authorizing the bombings, he's authorizing the bombings to defend, because he feels like they're defending themselves because of the whole shit with Israel. Or not the Israel, whatever the fuck they're fighting. But do you see Biden or any of these individuals like spewing hatred or trying to divide us because, you know, they're saying, do you see Biden saying that half the country's destroying the country, that they're fucking this, that, the other? Though we see Democratic media do that, sure, but I didn't see any of the presidents or anybody that was related to the president, like in his presidency. But I see Trump coming out of his own words talking about how the Democrats are going to destroy our country, how Nancy Pelosi is destroying our country, how the people who are trying to go against him, like trying to put litigation against him because of the shit that he did in the White House, like he's saying that they're trying to destroy the country. Like, there's too many things Trump is saying that sounds odd. How was Obama? I don't think Obama did anything negative. I would imagine the things that Obama says that's negative is what the media portrays. But what could you name that Biden has done that has destroyed our past? Ever talked about any president in history that has destroyed where we're at right now as a regular individual? It would go back to the Reagan era, where basically corporations took more control than where they had. Like they unleashed the beast on a lot of shit. That's when basically the little guy, you and I, started to drift away, and they started to grow dramatically. We're in a world right now. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a Trump supporter. It doesn't matter if you're a Biden supporter, okay? We're all confused, and it's supposed to be that way. We have individuals who are being paid thousands of dollars an hour, convincing you, the individual that's getting paid $15, $20, $30, $40 an hour, that the reason why you can't get to where you're trying to get in life, the reason why you can't get there is because of the guy that's getting paid $7 an hour, or the homeless guy, or the immigrant. Ignoring the fact that there's individuals that are getting paid thousands of dollars. It's not their fault. It's the immigrant's fault. It's the homeless guy's fault. That's the reason why you can't get up and get to where you're going. Like, you know how stupid that is? And it's because, look at every game that we play, Chet. Every single game that we play, there's a gold cap. But there's no gold cap in real life. There's no limitations as to how much they can profit off an item without putting it back in. Bro, Bobby Kotick is making 3 times the amount that they spend on an expansion and a bonus. Bro, Pelosi's a cunt, sure. Yeah, I think she makes really good trades. To be honest, your rationale and demeanor is exactly that of this Trump supporter. Persona, you villainize, but you just support the other side. Extremists on both sides suck and are not rational people. You resort to attacking someone based on who they voted for. Did I attack somebody? Could you post a clip? Did I attack somebody because they were a Trump supporter? I called out that individual and asked if he was a Trump supporter because of his actions. Turns out I was correct. He says 1 billion%. He is a Trump supporter. But that's me being somehow a villain, or like I don't know what you're saying. I don't know your argument. I don't think we have to interfere in a war. I don't think we have to interfere in a war on the other side of the world. America should just focus on America. America, for a very long time, has always been the big dog in the room. Okay? We've always been the protector. Okay? We've always been the individuals that if we see a bully, we say, hey, maybe you should cut that out. Okay? But now we're trying to go in a direction where, oh, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we should let the bullies bully other people. No, no thank you. What kind of cowardice shit is that? Are you fucking kidding me? That's some pussy-ass mentality to have. What the fuck you talking about? We should absolutely continue to be the protector because we are the best country in this world. But then we keep having individuals who let them get in our brain thinking that, oh, they're different, their color's different, their race is different, their belief is different. Like, they're not fucking different. We're all the human race. We're all the human race. And if there's an individual who is trying to cause violence, we should absolutely step in and stop them from doing that. What the fuck you mean no? Yes, we have problems on our own land. Which brings me back to our current argument, or my current argument. We have individuals who are being paid thousands of dollars an hour, tens of thousands of dollars an hour, hundreds of thousands of dollars an hour, and they're convincing your dumbasses that it's the poor people, it's the immigrants, it's the other people around the world. They're the reasons why we can't advance in our world. No, it's because of the rich. It's because of the corporations who are too greedy. Bro, during the pandemic, where all of us were trapped in our house because of the pandemic, because of an illness, they made record profits because they increased the price of their goods. Rather than making everything cheaper so that all of us could make it out of there without having to spend all of our fucking money, they didn't do that. These billionaires don't give a fuck about us. Now we have a billionaire who's representing Trump, and all these Trump supporters think that's a good idea. But at the same time, these Trump supporters kept saying, George Soros this, George Soros that. Who the fuck is George Soros? Majority of us don't even know who he is. But everybody knows who Elon Musk is. And all the shit that he's supporting, and all the shit that he's touting ain't sus to you? Why the fuck do you think a billionaire is a billionaire? You think a billionaire gives a shit about you? A billionaire wouldn't have got a billionaire if he cared about you. Who the fuck you think? Like, all of us, doesn't matter if you're a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter or it doesn't fucking matter. We're all in this boat together. And we have, like I said, we have individuals who are being paid dramatic amount of money convincing your dumbass that it's the people who are poor. That's the problem. That is the people who are immigrants trying to make their lives better. They're the problem. It's the people who are being attacked from the other side of the world. They're the problem we can't get across. Wake the fuck up. Every game that we're playing has a gold cap, but in our real life, there is no gold cap. We have families that are richer than Elon Musk, and we will never know their name. The fuck you mean? The U.S. isn't always a world protector. It's the world tyrant. That as well. It is as well. But it comes down to who's the president or who's in charge at the time. But do you think it's the Democrats in charge? You think it's the Republicans in charge? We've been having problems going on for a very long time. What's the only consistent thing that's been going on for the past couple hundred years? It has been the wealth and the wealth distribution, the capitalism, the corporations. There are people that are richer than Elon Musk who are absolutely in control. Elon Musk is just a mascot, basically. I mean, Biden calls Trump supporters garbage. That he did because a lot of them are. Not all of you, but a lot of them are because a lot of them hate immigrants. They hate people because of their color. Go back, we don't want you here. They hate the homeless. They hate trans people. They hate gay people. It's an oligarchy. 100% we're becoming an oligarchy, and it's getting even worse. We've already been an oligarchy, and it's becoming worse. Bro, we're living in a world where the current administration is about to take place is trying to remove the Department of Education. And there's already people in a world who's already stupid. Oh my God, they're so fucking stupid. That Rogue is your #1 fan? I think so. I mean, not on anyone's side here, but the guy attacked Arcavian first. Before then, not sure if you were here. Yeah, he did attack me first. Bro, these people can't comprehend what you're saying, unfortunately. Even if they can't comprehend, there will be individual. I want to keep my chat cleansed. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep my chat good and positive. So there are individuals who are toxic-minded and far too gone in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And I believe even then I can still change them. So I will always tout and always say the things that I believe in. And I will speak with passion. Absolutely. And eventually these individuals may believe it. And if they don't, they'll leave, which benefits us either way. Let me get this wave off. Let me get the wave off. Oh, we got the wave off. Now Israel needs a lot of soldiers. Yeah, the whole Israel thing. Bro, make this make sense to me. Okay? If me, a grown-ass man, I'm a powerful individual because I'm a grown-ass man, right? Now, if there's a kid that kicks me in my shin because, you know, I don't know, I bumped into him or something like that, and he kicks me in the shin, does that give me the right to murder his entire family and burn his house down? I would argue, absolutely not. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go on about your day. Figure out if there's a way if you're terrified to figure it out. But the whole Israel-Gaza thing's been going on for a long time. But the only thing I ever hear is October 7th. The reason why you only hear about October 7th is because that's the perspective of who's currently in charge of the media. Who's in charge of the media? It's always the more powerful one. The one who has more resources. Who has more resources? Israel. They have more resources. So they make Gaza seem like they're terrorists and all these individuals, and they try to justify the actions of the Israelis. Let me ask you this, Chet. Imagine no matter what country you're currently in, just have perspective. Just see it, Chet. Just fucking see it. Have perspective. Imagine you're currently living your life. You have McDonald's today. You have Burger King, whatever the fuck you eat for dinner. You hang out with your family. You smoke weed. You do whatever the hell you want. You went to work, whatever the fuck it is may be. Tomorrow, your life changes completely. Completely changes tomorrow. Your life, you don't have a job anymore. Your jobs are getting bombed. Your neighbors, their houses are getting bombed. Everything, your whole life is getting changed. I would imagine, since you're living in a country where you no longer have access to the internet or have access to the media or have access to your own voice, just because you retaliate because you see your family getting bombed, just because you retaliate because you see your friends getting bombed, just because you retaliate because you can't get your chicken tendies, the actual winning faction are going to call you and label you terrorists. That's just how it is. I'm living in America. Hypothetically, if Iran, China, Russia, somehow they overthrew the U.S. and Americans, look how we act today when we have a dentist appointment, when we have a fucking concert, we have something, we order a coffee at McDonald's, we order anything, we do anything. Something goes wrong, oh my God, people start losing a gasket. Oh my God, how could this happen to me? Let me speak to your manager. But imagine the shit happens to you where bombs actually start breaking shit down. And our country's destroyed. If you're in America, our country's gone. Imagine it. Envision it. The position you would be put in. I would retaliate. You damn fucking right. You taking away World of Warcraft? I can't smoke my weed? See my family get bombed? Of course, I would retaliate. And I would call those cowards who say no. The fuck you mean? Yo, Chris, thanks for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate you, big dog. Like, what you mean? What's the example of that? A kid kicks you in your shin? Because October 7, these individuals, yes, they killed 1,000 people, but it didn't start there. It's been going on for a long time. Gaza's been living in an open-air prison. They weren't able to get chocolate. They weren't able to get pasta. They couldn't have access to the internet. Like, there were so many things that they couldn't do because Israel wouldn't allow them. They're in a locked area, basically. And then they retaliated because I would fucking retaliate. If I was locked up and I couldn't get chocolate, couldn't get pasta, couldn't even access TikTok, before, like, the cops are gonna lock me up. Like, the fuck? I would be upset if I couldn't play World of Warcraft. What the fuck you mean? And then when we finally retaliate, since Israel has access to media, they were gonna label us terrorists. Now, since the 1,000 of us retaliated, now they bombed our entire land. Everything grounded, ground zero. They caused, it's basically Blizzard introducing mechanics that are broken in the game. They blame the player, and then they charge the player to fix the mechanic. Like, Israel caused this shit to happen. Gaza retaliated, and then they retaliated for them retaliating. I don't care about politics, bro. I just want a good sexual wow. Shit, that's what I'm trying to do. You see all those people over there? I'm trying to duel them. But LOL's CAC W, it's not his bedtime yet. It ain't his bedtime yet. He's gonna be here for a while. But it's time, chat. We have more than enough time to spread the light, chat. Bubble nerfed? Bubble was indeed nerfed. It was reduced by 50%, the damage. The U.S. is in charge of the world media. The U.S. is, I would argue, say, yeah, sure, we are, yeah. Which is why you have to be very careful with what you consume. You shouldn't listen to the opinions of others. You shouldn't even listen to the opinion of mine. You shouldn't even listen to the opinions of CNN or CBS or Fox News or Newsmax. A YouTuber, don't listen to their opinions. You want to know what's going on? You listen to the individuals. You listen to the words that they say. The actions that they do. You spend the time watching the House meetings, the Senate meetings, but people don't got time for that because that shit boring. To be real, that shit boring as fuck. But when that dude became president in 2016, it confused me. I was like, wait a minute, how the fuck did this happen? How did we go from Obama to this? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy to me. Bro, look at the way Obama speaks and carries himself. And this dude is a leader. I love Trump because he's entertaining. That's the only thing I love him. But come on. The reason why a lot of people back up Republicans and back up corporations like that, because they themselves believe I'ma be there one day. I don't want them to change the tax code because I'ma be a millionaire one day. No, you ain't. And even if you are, they literally print money ridiculous amounts. So when you become a millionaire, they're probably going to be a trillionaire by then. If you're a business owner, you think they want you to eat at the table? You think they give a fuck about you? Of course they don't. They're going to buy out your business before you even get big enough, knowing that you're going to blow out your cash, knowing that you're going to become poor again. Unless you're smart enough and you diversify. Then that rogue is one-shotting really fast. Yes, rogues are very powerful. All they're pressing is backstab. Cheap shot, backstab, backstab, backstab. That's it. That's the damage. Less taxes for the middle class, even taxes for the millionaires and billionaires. I don't even care if they lower our taxes. I don't give a shit. I'm cool with them taking the taxes if they're supporting, free healthcare. If it's supporting the schools. If it's supporting, our police officers like that. Like I would fuck with all that. Where's your flask? I don't have any. And I don't usually PvP with it. But I just think like it's a common known thing that taxes benefit the rich. The tax codes benefit the rich. But at the same time, these individuals try to argue that we shouldn't change the tax code, that the rich already pay their fair share. No, they don't. You and I struggle. Do you see the billionaires struggling? No, they don't. And should they struggle? No, they shouldn't because they're billionaires. But that doesn't mean they shouldn't pay their fair share. You have to. That offsets one backstab crit. I don't want to have to rely on external factors just to play my class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want... eventually, Blizzard's going to nerf Rogue because right now they're clearly broken. It's Sod, though? It is Sod. Yeah, it is Sod. But Rogue is the only class where I can't play my class. I don't need a flask versus anybody else. I don't need a flask versus a tank. I don't need a flask versus a boomy, a mage, a hunter. I don't need versus anybody else. But to only put on a flask just for one class, it'd be stupid. We could just nerf the class. And I'm not worried about it. He can kill me over and over and over again. I'm not worried about it. I have a flask on almost always. It's a must for a warrior. Well, when I get to my warrior level 60, who knows? Maybe my opinion will change for warrior. You can't kick his ass in a 1v1 in the current state? No, I can't. I can't. I'm 5 GCDs behind. 2 seals, my horn, my blessing of light. 2 seals, my horn, blessing of light. Oh, my sacred shield. There's 1 GCD, 2 GCDs. Maybe he'll let me heal. Oh. there it is, Jen. Yeah, but it has nothing to do with the kid kicking you. See, the reason why I used me as an adult and having a kid kick me and then killing his entire family, destroying his, burning the house, the reason why I use that analogy is because Israel is backed up by the most dominant force in the entire world. Israel already is considered one of the superpowers, and then we have Gaza that doesn't even have their own rights. They're controlled by Israel. So they would be considered the kid in this situation who retaliated, who kicked Israel in the shin, and Israel responded by flattening the entire Gaza land strip. That is my analogy. Does that give me the right, if a kid were to kick me in the shin, since I'm considered a powerful individual for being a grown man, would that give me the right to beat up the kid and murder his family and burn down his house? Of course not. That's psychotic. But all of a sudden, that gives Israel the right? Oh, Israel's defending themselves. Defending themselves against who? The kid? What the fuck is Gaza gonna do? They don't have any mass weaponry. They don't have nukes. They don't have any of this shit. Israel does. They couldn't send in troops to go find these individuals who were the Hamas. They couldn't send in troops. They had to flatten everything and kill all the innocent people, all the children. Let's be real, big dog. Get a rogue in your group and fuck him up. If anybody wants to join, they can. By the way, chat, today's going to be a short stream. We're ending it around 2 o'clock. I have to start wrapping up the gifts, chat. Man, Arcmad, be honest, Sod TBC Arena would be the most unbalanced PvP environment we've ever seen. I don't think it'd be unbalanced by no means. Sure, it may be unbalanced if you're dog shit or if you're average, I would say. But I don't think we should have 3v3 or 5v5 arenas. At that point, yes, it's going to be completely broken and stupid. But a 1v1, 2v2 arenas, it's not going to be incredibly broken. And Blizzard will be able to see the statistics as to which class is consistently winning in these 1v1s, 1v2s, and be able to nerf them accordingly. It'd be a lot easier. But I would still prefer the PvP that we have in Sod than we have in retail. In retail, we have arenas, but the PvP lasts for a long time. It lasts for multiple cooldown windows, especially if it's like a regular duel. It lasts for multiple cooldown windows, which is stupid. I don't like that. The individual can make multiple mistakes and they can still recover. Not a fan. Season Discovery, you can make one mistake and you die. I fuck with it. It is America involved in that shit. Let that handle. What? You're right in your analogy. That's one of the reasons why countries are aligning with BRICS, which is surprising as well. Because isn't BRICS fucking Russia and stuff like that? Because I feel like we're in an odd spot right now, where there's like, I feel like there's gonna be like 3 or 4 like dominant factions or something like that, and they all contradict each other. But why can't we just have peace? Like, why can't we all be chill? Hurt people, chat. Remember this. If you are having fun, positivity, you have no stress whatsoever, would you be spending your time causing pain to other people? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't waste your time with that. You're having fun yourself. You'd want other people to be happy. You wouldn't, just like when you're stoned, you don't want to ruin other people's buzz because you don't want them to ruin your buzz. But these individuals that are powerful, they constantly have us go through war. They constantly have us have legislation to be pushed that causes there to be homelessness, that causes there to be less middle class and more people in the bottom class, that causes there to be less in the top 1%. They have these things to have people forced or put themselves in a position where they have their back against the wall, and they have to do this to survive. But when we realize there's more of us than there are of them, we will move forward. They're scared of us to wake up, which is why they try to make the word woke. They try to make that shit bad. You know how stupid that is to me? Stay away from the politics. Stay away from media. If I were to tell you what does woke mean, what the fuck do you say? If someone asked me that, say, I don't know, it means waking up. Like, fucking, what do you mean? Like, it means the past tense of being, like, it means the past tense of waking up. I don't fucking know. Like, the opposite of being asleep. What do you mean? What the fuck you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm saying? But people are trying to make the word woke a bad thing. People should be woke. People want to wake the fuck up. Why would you not want to wake the fuck up? Are you kidding me? You want to be asleep? But I feel like we're so close with how advanced our world is, with the access to the internet and the communication. We're so close to waking up a lot of our people. But they're fighting so hard to keep us suppressed. We're the point where now they're removing the Department of Education. They're trying to make, they're trying to fill the media with literal misinformation and then back it up with, oh, this is free speech. I get to say what I want. But we just literally I feel like it's not that hard, Jay. All of us may argue. You and I, all of us may argue. Your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers. All of you may fucking argue because you believe in different politics. But that's because we're just confused. It's just fog in front of us. But when you realize who's the one that's casting the fog machine, who's pressing the button, that's when we'll finally advance. But right now, it's just so confused. And they have so much money, which makes it everything so much harder. And there's no gold cap. BRICS equals China and Russia winning countries over to free themselves of American bullshit. You see, that's a thing as well. But I don't agree with seeing things that Russia does or China does. I just want America to stay America as it is and for us to stop being dickheads for each other. That's it. For us to realize that it's literally the rich fucking us. It's not the Democrats. It's not the Republicans. It's not Trump. It's not Biden. It's literally the rich. To the point where right now, the politicians are literally being bought. They're being bought and paid for by George Soros. Believe me. I just want to eat chicharron in peace. Chicharron, like what? Like plain chicharron? Or you got like sauce in that bitch? What you got on that? You dipping it in something? What you dipping it in, big dog? What you got? Let's be honest though, the PvP community is much more smaller than the PvE community. Well, that will always be the case. That's always going to be the case, no matter what version of game you play. PvE is a lot more accessible to do than PvP content. PvE is literally the things that they're doing, the dungeons, the raids, the quests, the mobs, it's all programmed to lose. So since it's programmed to lose, it's far more accessible for the average individual. But when they're doing PvP and they just get clapped, a lot of individuals just give up rather than trying to improve themselves. So yes, 100%, there's always going to be more people in the PvE. But I'd still say, as a PvPer myself, for PvPing over 20 years of World of Warcraft, like I would argue, PvP in Season of Discovery feels great. Now, there are some classes that are a little bit overtuned. There are also classes that take a little bit less skill. Like, for example, the fact that this rogue is able to just spam backstab and that's all he's doing and he's able to just kill me, it's kind of crazy. Whereas I have an 8-button rotation and this dude has all that damage while also he has the most stuns in the game, the most control. Kind of crazy. Are you Dominican? No, I'm Cuban. The world would be better off if the U.S. What? The world would be better off if the U.S. but the tyranny is making BRICS stronger, or the tyranny is making BRICS stronger. Yeah, America, we're not innocent at all. We've done some fucked up shit in the past. Absolutely, we've caused a lot of people to hate us because of our actions. But who knows, chat? Who knows who's gonna get to the victory line? Do you know where the victory line is, chat? The victory line is the line. There's in an advanced civilization, we're not going to treat each other differently. We're all going to be human. We're going to be seen as human. We're going to have the resources to be able to kill. No, or not kill. Sorry, I've read chat. We have the resources to be able to feed the homeless, to feed anybody. We would have the resources to give everybody shelter. We would have the resources to give everybody education. Like in an advanced civilization, we have the resources for all of this because we'd be able to traverse planets. You're telling me we're gonna be able to traverse planets, but we can't even feed the people on our own planet? That's gonna be stupid. Of course it's not gonna happen. So basically, it comes down to which country is going to be the successful country that is able to get the whole country behind it. Is finally able to get the whole country united, or the whole world united into one form. Who's it going to be? I don't think it's going to be any one country. I don't think it's going to be any one country per se, Russia, China, Iran, or US. I would imagine it will just get to the point where we all just make an agreement. Like, I don't see why not. But right now, we're still fighting. Over the last, like, 200 years, we're still fucking fighting. Holy shit, I'm alive? Oh my god, we're alive, chat. Alright, now we're putting on this pussy on a 2-minute timer. We finally got his ass down, chat, but now we can't duel anybody because even though he's just gonna sit stealth and wait for us to get low HP. But at least we don't have to see the gray screen anymore, chat. I saw him go over here, by the way. I saw him stealth and go over here. You're Cuban? Damn, yeah. I'm planning a trip to Cuba. Shit. Last time I went to Cuba, I mean, the only time I went to Cuba, I was 9 years old, and I was in Havana, so it was like in a poorer part of Cuba. And as an adult, I would be bored. There's nothing to do there except socialize. They just sit there, talk shit all day, drink coffee, smoke cigarettes, and shit like that. Bro, I can't. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to duel. This rogue is literally gonna try to gank me. What? You didn't have to. Yeah, you didn't have to kill the mage. That was a duel right there. I would have killed him with my hammer. My hammer was about to be launched, but he died in the next GCD. You're Cuban too, bro? Hey. Sorry, you're chilling. Roger's scared now? No, he's not scared. He's just waiting for me to get low HP, and then he's gonna kill me again. That's how he plays, Chin. Yeah, tu sai. Alright. Okay, this might be a duel to the death. He attacked me beforehand. Throw a frost trap down. Throw a frost trap down. Throw a frost trap down. Oh my god, he's melee hunter. Look at that damage. Trinket it. Bro, is he just fucking purging me? Yeah, pussy. I knew you were coming too. Yeah, I knew you were coming too. Oh, he's got a healer? Okay, we have multiple chat. He's got a whole ass group. He's got a whole ass group, chat. Misery loves company. What can I say, chat? At least we got one dueling. Oh, but anyways, being an adult in Cuba feels like it's kind of boring as hell. I mean, we also didn't have a lot of money when we went over there. We just visited family and shit like that. But being a kid, it was super fun. All the kids would just run around. They were jumping roof to roof. We would go to the beach. Like, everything was played. We were just playing all outside and shit. It was super fun as a kid. As an adult, couldn't imagine doing it. My fart is more interesting than that rogue. How's that fart smell, big dog? Do you take a big whiff? So to you, anyone that is rich is just bad. No, that's not the case. You can't just label it as the rich. Because people that, when you say rich, people think of just financially off. You know, they have a couple $1 million, a few $1 million, you know, $10 million, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the rich, the billionaires, the individuals who have hundreds of millions of dollars. Yes, those are the individuals I'm speaking of. And yes, those individuals, name me one that is good. How could you maintain or obtain hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars? How is it possible? By being good. Oh, by selling good shit? That's cap. Because there's workers that barely get paid. The quality of good nowadays, of anything you mentioned, Burger King, McDonald's, any electronic, the quality of goods are decreasing, but it's increasing in price. So when I'm talking about the rich, I'm not just talking about the people who made it out of the rat race. Because we're all in a rat race right now. We're all just trying to make it out of this shit. Some of us are willing to do it by stepping over others, some aren't. But people who are becoming billionaires and millionaires, they don't get there by being the nice guy. I mean, millionaire, sure. A couple millionaires, sure. A few millionaires, sure. 10 millionaires, sure. Hundreds of millions of dollars? No, I doubt it. Billions of dollars? No, I doubt it. Your fart is silent but deadly? Shit. That's that fart that wakes you up, Chad. That's my hunter, by the way. That was your hunter? Shit. I was getting ganked. We were getting ganked, Chet. Come here, pussy. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, I stopped attacking you. I stopped attacking once I seen them jumped in. Shit. Well, I maybe got a couple of GCDs in there afterwards, but it's fun. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, bro.
We are
welcome to the stream. Yo, Castermans. Thanks for the follow, big dog. Getting ganked? Yes. The rogue is here. He's the mascot. He's like my #1 fan, shit. He's been in here for every day for the past 10 weeks. Over 10 weeks. Island Mates challenged you to 1v1 and had your pally friend kill me after the blink. Yeah, you challenged me, but you weren't in stream, so I guess you didn't know I was talking to you. But I was saying not to duel me because I'm just trying to chill, but the rogue keeps ganking me. But then when you attacked me, I accepted the duel, but since there's a stream delay, the paladin killed you. And then he apologized afterwards. If you give any government the same power, the US, I guarantee you they commit most of the same sins. I would imagine so. It's human nature. It's very hard to control yourself. It's very difficult. It's very easy to spread darkness and be negative. You just have to care about yourself, that's it. Just look at the universe, Chet. Look up and look upside. Look out, go outside and look up. Look at the darkness that our world is in right now. Because the sun is not there right now. The sun, the only reason why we have our light is because the sun exerts energy. When there is no energy from the sun, you don't see light. When there's no energy being exerted from a flashlight, you will see no light. Because light requires you to spend energy for it to become something. It's not easy to be good. It's not easy to be positive, which is why we need checks and balances. We need people to correct each other. You need that friend that corrects you. Every time you're walking down the wrong path, you need that friend that tells you, hey man, maybe you shouldn't. You don't want that friend that eggs you on because it leads you down to a worse path. No, that's just prejudice against super rich people, bro. I don't care if you think it's prejudice to super rich people. Imagine, how would they have gotten there? The only reason these individuals who would be good and still be super rich is if it was their family, if it's their family's money. And they're like the oddball that just loves to be positive and spread positivity, and they were just blessed to have positivity or with money. Those individuals exist, sure. But majority of the individuals who got to their position, were birthed in their position, the people that got to their position, I wouldn't argue they are good people. They do things for themselves. That's how they got to where they were. If they cared about the average individual, they would have never became a billionaire. What a loser, that rogue. I mean, it's cute shit. What could I say? It is cute behavior. Just because you make a couple $100 million doesn't mean you have to be sacrifice your morals and become a bad person. How could they have made a couple of $100 million? Do you even know what? I guarantee you don't know what $100 million looks like. You don't know what $1 million looks like. But you're in a position. You're probably a Republican, but you believe you're gonna get there one day. You believe I'm gonna be a millionaire one day, so I don't want them to change the tax code. I don't want them. I'm gonna be a good guy. I can be a millionaire. Do it. But name me a millionaire right now that owns hundreds of millions of dollars. Name me one. That's good. They should be known. I mean, they have hundreds of millions of dollars. Their names should be known, definitely. Right? Name me a good one. Name me a good billionaire. If you want to be the most powerful, you can't care about other people most of the time. Yeah, if you want to be powerful. But powerful is a term of basically you're trying to control others. You're trying to dominate others with your power. Right? There's not a lot of people that strive for power. Not a lot of people that strive to control everything. There are some people that do that shit, 100%. Which is why there needs to be checks and balances to prevent them from controlling and being too powerful. That's just simply not true and just making up in your own mentality. What the fuck is called working hard in America? It's called working hard in America? Bro, what are you talking about? The minimum wage right now, if they kept up with inflation, it'd be just over $26 an hour. We have corporations who are taking advantage of the federal minimum wage that is $7 an hour, $7.85, and they're trying to vote to abolish the minimum wage, not because they want to increase it, but because they're trying to make it less. Okay? These individuals who you are arguing for, you're saying, yes, we have the American dream. We get to grind and work hard. You think these CEOs and shit like that are busting their ass? They probably did once upon a time. But these individuals are not paying their workers a fair wage, which is why there's so many there's so many protests and shit like that, trying to make it into a holy fuck, what's the word? Oh my god, Chad. When they try to make it into a union, there we go. There's so many people that try to make it a union because they're trying to get profits back to themselves. They see these individuals who are making ridiculous amount of profits, and they're the ones that are breaking their back. They're breaking their back, whether it be stocking the shelves or building something in the factory, or doing this, doing that, and they see their managers just sitting there. Sure, you can argue that they worked hard in the past, but their current position is they're reaping in all the wealth while these individuals are actually creating it, which is why unions and shit like that happens. These billionaires wouldn't become billionaires if they cared about their employees, because their employees, there wouldn't be employees being paid under $26 an hour. People would be able to afford their houses. People would be able to afford their medical. People would be able to afford their food. People would be able to afford anything. But you can just see it by looking at a straight value. Look at the last time we had a pandemic where we're basically testing the corporations, but they didn't care about us. They had the money, they had the wealth, they had the products to be able to help us out during the pandemic that was going around the world, but they instead chose to profit off of us. They instead chose to profit off of us. Like, what do you mean? I don't think anybody should defend billionaires or millionaires, and if you are, it's because you think you're going to get there one day. And by the time you get there, by the rate that they keep printing money, your $1 million is gonna be shit. It's gonna be $1 million just to get a regular shit house. Didn't you say you become a millionaire working on a minimum wage job? What? How the fuck could you become a millionaire working on a minimum wage job? You can't. You could do the math. Let's do the math right now. Let's do the math right fucking now. Minimum wage, $7.95. Let's proof it up. $15 an hour. $15 an hour times 40 hours a week because you somehow have a full-time job, 40 times a week. Okay, $600. Okay, times 4. $2,400 times 12. That's how much you make it a year. Let's say you keep every penny. You don't eat any food. You don't pay any bills. You don't do anything. 10 years. That's how much you made. Let's go back. I forgot it. 28,800? Let's just do this. Time is 50 years. Okay, that's a little more. Maybe 30 years? Not even 30 years, Chet. Not even 30 years plus 28,000. 39. About 34, 35 years it will take for you to save every dollar bill. Bro, you're cooked. You literally can't read. I didn't say you could become a billionaire. I didn't say you could become a millionaire working a minimum wage job, bro. If you were your own boss, you oh, okay, you're right. My bad. I didn't misread the minimum wage part. My bad. You're right. I'm a paladin, bro. I'm a paladin. We can't read. We can't do math. We just see pictures. That's it, big dog. And we follow the light. That's all we need. If you're your own boss and you read what I said, you can create your product that there's a demand for. 100%. Yes, that is the entrepreneur mindset. 100%. But these individuals who is the boss, do they pay their employees a livable wage? No. They might sell a product that people like, sure. But are they paying their employees minimum wage or the minimum wage, or are they paying them a wage to live on? Arguably, they're paying them as least as possible that's legal. There's no reason to pay them $1 more if you don't have to legally. So these individuals are abusing, taking advantage of these other individuals' time, of these individuals' work, their sweat, because by law, they don't have to pay them more. And there could only be so many bosses in the world. So all because, you're just saying it's easy, just be a boss, make a product that everybody likes. All right, fine, it's that easy. You just make a product. Could everybody do that? No. Obviously, there's going to be far more people. For every one person that can make a product, there's probably 1,000 people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Probably more. There's less entrepreneurs that are willing to create a product than there are workers. And the thing is, people are comfortable with being a worker. They don't mind if the boss pays them. They don't mind if they have to go to work and listen to some asshole. They don't mind that. They just want to have a livable wage. I don't know if you know this, but about 50 years ago, people were able to support a family with just one person working, and they were able to have enough money for vacation, have enough money for Christmas and gifts, and it was just the one person working, man. I never said it was easy. I said it takes hard work and dedication. Yes, it takes hard work and dedication, sure. But because it takes hard work and dedication, that gives you the right to step over other people? No. Because businesses who pay their businesses from the get-go, if you were to pay your businesses from the get-go, the minimum wage, what it would have been minimum wage, the $26 an hour, if you paid every single employee from the beginning $28 an hour, $26 an hour, because they were able to live off that, the business wouldn't grow. It wouldn't grow. Which is why it forces small businesses to pay their employees as small as possible, hoping that the small business will one day grow. These billionaires are in a position where a small company can't even grow. The billionaires make the legislation preventing people who want to become a millionaire even harder to become one. By the time you become a millionaire, the inflation is going to eat away at your funds. To become a millionaire, you have to fuck over a lot of other people. Because it's not easy to start a business because of how expensive everything is. But then we blame the Democrats or we blame the Republicans for all this shit. No, it's literally the rich. It's the people that you're defending. So you think everyone should be rich? No. Not everyone should be rich. There are going to be people who are entrepreneurs, and there will always be people who are comfortable with their life. 100%. There will always be workers. But that doesn't mean we need to force the worker to stress. That doesn't mean we have to force the worker to live paycheck to paycheck. That doesn't mean we have to force the worker to not be able to afford their own house. That doesn't mean we have to force the worker to not know where they're going to eat. That doesn't mean we have to force the worker not to be able to afford gifts. The workers should be able to live happily and comfortably, just like the millionaires, just like their boss and their management are. Like, what is this mentality of only some of us should live comfortably? What's that fuck mentality? All of us, the whole world, not even just the whole world should live comfortably. What the fuck you mean? Oh, it's a privilege to live comfortably? We're human. The fuck you mean? So you think everyone should be rich and shouldn't have to work hard as fuck and edge your way to the top? Edge your way to the top. So you think the only way to get to the top is if you have to backstab people. You have to fuck over other people. You have to trip over other people. You have to throw the banana to stop them from racing the car. You know, you have to throw the turtle shell to knock them off. You know, you have to do this shit. That's a pussy mentality. Just being real. Just being real. Growing up, I didn't like cheaters. Playing games today, I don't like cheaters. To me, those are individuals that don't know how to play their game. They're dog shit. The individuals that have to take shortcuts just so they have the upper hand, dog shit. I don't like that mentality. I work for a small business who acts like a big corporation, and the owners continue to get more and more and more, and we don't make more than 50K a year. That's a slap in the face. And many corporations are doing that, where we can't survive. But eventually, Chad, it's inevitable. Eventually, it's going to hit the fan, and it's going to collapse. And when it collapses, we're all going to suffer, but we'll be able to grow from the ashes. But who will also grow from the ashes? The people who have the money to purchase everything when everything burns down. There are people who have massive wealth. This is the first time. If we were to go to a collapse tomorrow, this wouldn't be the first time. We've had multiple economic collapses. And the people who benefit the most aren't you and I. Sure, we benefit because prices finally come down somewhat, but not really. The people who benefit are the rich because now they have all these funds that they could increase their wealth even more. And then they do it to the point where they cause the next crash so that they can do it again and again and again. Because every single time the Fed is going to bail them out again and again. I don't know, man. I just want to make money and then move my family to be a quiet part of the country. 100%. So many of us want a life like that. I want to live in a log cabin away from people. Many people just want to live our lives at peace, at ease, without having to worry about being in a fucking war or being, having to worry about anything. Just to be chill. That's all that we want. But who's stopping us from doing that? The radical left? Antifa? Obama? Donald Trump? Oh, fucking Byron? Who's stopping us from doing it, Chet? No one said you have to be a dick and trip people to get ahead, but you have to, though. Could you start a business today and be able to pay your business, all your employees, a minimum of $26 an hour? Would you be able to? No, you wouldn't. Because of how pricey everything is, your business will fail. Now, if you were somehow a business that down the road you were able to become a billionaire profiting business, then you were able to change your prices. You just have to cut back on your profits is all you have to do. But right now we have individuals who are asking for gains to our minimum wage, an extra $1, an extra $2 at least, just to go up to $9. And then we have individuals who are on our same boat who think they're going to be the millionaire one day, who are saying, now we should increase the minimum wage because that's going to blow up inflation. No, it ain't. You know what's blowing up inflation? The profits of these CEOs. How it continuously grows every single year. Every bonus is bigger than every single other bonus. It's not their fault. It's our fault. It's the poor people's fault. It's the average guy's fault. Let's be real, big dog. It's basic math. There are people that are being paid thousands. Think about it. Repeat every word and listen to the word of what they mean. We have people being paid thousands of dollars an hour. Every hour, they're getting paid thousands of dollars to convince you, whether it be on the media, whether it be on the TV shows, whether it be your boss, whether it be where the fuck, they're convincing you the individual who gets paid 15, 20, 30, 40 dollars an hour, that the reason why you can't get anywhere in life is because of the homeless guy, or because of the guy that's getting paid $15 an hour, or because of the immigrant. That's the reason why you can't improve in life. Like, you know how stupid that is? And you guys believe it. Oh, maybe it is the immigrants stealing my jobs. Oh shit, maybe it is the homeless and them trying to ask for an extra dollar. Oh, maybe it is. Of course it isn't. These individuals are making more and more and more and more profits than they do in previous years. And during the pandemic, I honestly thought when it went down, people were gonna wake up and see it. The amount of profits that they made, man. Were you comfortable during the pandemic? I wasn't. Majority of my friends weren't. I didn't have friends, but I'm talking about, people I knew. My coworkers, my family, none of us were comfortable. We didn't even know if we were gonna be able to pay our bills. Thankfully, the fucking check came in, which blew up our fucking inflation. It did. But fuck, man. Your business will fail because other corporations will pay less than $26 an hour. Yes, they will pay $26 an hour. But let's say by law you had to pay $26 an hour. Could you do it right now? Of course you couldn't. The business would fail. The profits are too high for them to be able to make any profit themselves. And why is it like that? Was it like this 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago? No, it wasn't this bad. You were able to pay your people a living wage. But these billionaire corporations continue to destroy our economy, and you keep defending them, and our shit gets worse, and you blame the little guy. You blame the poor guy. During the pandemic, they made record profits, man. They didn't make shit cheaper. They didn't make the gas cheaper. They didn't make the medicines cheaper. They didn't make food cheaper. They didn't make masks cheaper. They all profited on it. They took an advantage on it because they care about us, because they care about the average individual. Let's be real, big dog. Even if you're a small business owner, just be real. You think they give a shit about you? The billionaires? Of course they don't. But you're so naive that you believe they will. And go off, Queen. But you cannot tell me that your actions are not bad if you're a CEO to your own business and you have multiple businesses. You do not pay your employees well enough. We hire interns because the state pays for the wages and the company gets the free labor from it. Basically, it's crazy. That's kind of fucked. If your business does good, you get bought by monopoly and your product loses the soul. 100%. 100%. And they know that these individuals who get bought out, they're super happy that they get offered the millions of dollar contract or whatever the fuck it is, and they blow it up because they don't know how to invest in the money. No, I definitely think these giant corporations are definitely putting other smaller companies out of business. 100%. But that's not what you said. Wait, what? You said you can't make $100 million without becoming a bad person and putting everyone else down. Oh, yeah, I did. Those are both equally true. Yes. Yes. Billionaire corporations are buying out the millionaire corporations, the smaller businesses. Yes, they are 100%. And there are corporations who are starting their businesses by not paying their employees the proper wage. Like, what do you mean? Those can both be true. The only individuals that I feel like could get to where they're going without abusing individuals are entertainers, actors, fucking... I mean, it goes to a certain point because sometimes these actors start promoting gambling sites or they start promoting, products that, cause harm to people. Like when they start doing that, then they lose their credibility. But actors or movie stars or these individuals, entertainment people is what I feel like are people that could get into a position morally. But I don't even then think they could become hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't think they could obtain that. Maybe a few million, maybe 10 million, maybe 20 million. They've been doing it for a long time. But hundreds of million, there's no shot. By the way, chat, this is going to be a VOD. So it's gonna be funny that to have this in the full VOD of having him kill me over and over and over again, because eventually Blizzard will see this. And his entire account is gonna get banned, and I'm gonna laugh. Because we're just gonna wonder, where's he at, Chad? Where's he gone? Yes, there are, but you're saying it has every company doing it. Yes. Could you name me a company that's not? Yes, could you name me a company? Sure, if you want to be literal, sure. Statistically, there might be a business here or there that's a small indie company that's going to be able to pay for their workers a fair share. Sure, small amount, but small enough that you don't even know their name. Could you name me a business that is fucking good people? I'm well off today because after graduating a few years ago, I stayed with my parents and started working minimum wage to invest. That's great. That's sick. And I would suggest everybody in our current lifetime and going forward to live with their parents. I see it being a very common thing of a multi-family household. Before, you were able to buy homes with just one family and have multiple rooms. I don't think that's going to be a thing going forward. I think it's going to be very common to have multiple families living in one home, and they're all going to split the rent and all that shit, or the mortgage or whatever. I'm sorry to hear you struggled. All of us do. It doesn't matter what. Even if your family is a billionaire or a millionaire, you might even struggle with like no love from your parents or some dumb shit. Everybody struggles in their own way. Even lucky my company retained me and 80% of my pay during the pandemic. That was blessed. I was one of the few that lost my job. My mother lost her job. My stepdad lost his. But it wasn't just us. A lot of people did. And they didn't make the prices or anything cheaper or make it affordable for all of us. No, they made it all expensive. Getting ganked? I the Maged? Oh, never mind. I read that one. Maybe one day he'll get bored, Chin. Damn, the maid's jumping in too? Damn, Chad, he breaking my heart. I didn't expect it from the mage. He breaking my heart, Chad. Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty what companies? Could you name them? There's plenty of companies that help mentally challenged. There's some that help elderly people, and there are plenty of good companies. These companies only help the people with money. You think medical is cheap? Sure, they might be good if you have the money for it. Are they good as a per? No, they turn people away all the time. You don't have the funds for it, you're not getting the medical. What do you mean? What the fuck am I watching? We're watching a rogue that is my #1 fan. We're watching some elite gameplay, chat. You want to see some elite gameplay? Check this out, chat. Check this out. We're gonna ignore the stuns because you know it's a fucking stun. But we have a melee backstab, a melee backstab, a melee backstab, a melee ambush. Ambush is a proc. Melee backstab, melee backstab, melee backstab, melee backstab, melee backstab, melee backstab, backstab, melee backstab, melee backstab, arcane surge. That's from the mage. Melee backstab, backstab, melee backstab. Ooh, ambush. Melee backstab, ambush. Melee backstab. That's the rotation, chat. You're just assuming, bro? Okay, sure. Are we done? Are we done, bro? Yes. All the millionaires, billionaires, all the corporations, they love us. They love us all. They just have to pay us, you know, as cheap as possible, and they have to continue getting more yachts. They just need more yachts, Chet. Hopefully we understand. But I think it's dab time, chat. We haven't dabbed in a minute. Oh shit, we have it loaded, but we haven't taken it. So we were here for 2 hours, chat. For 2 hours, we were here, and LOL Keck W ganked me the entire time. Look, he's on me right now. Look, he's in stream. He's in stream. Isn't that cute, chat? I'm in no way defending giant corporations. It sure as hell sounds like you are. You're definitely taking advantage of people in many different ways. Let's talk about WoW, not politics. Well, kind of hard to talk about WoW. I'm just trying to duel. That's what we came here to do. We just came here to duel, but we simply can't. The rogue just won't let us duel. Literally 2 hours. That's all I wanted to do was just to duel shit. But he just won't let it happen. That's kind of depressing, if you ask me. He feels like the hall monitor. Did you guys ever have a hall monitor in school? The kid was like,
Excuse me, where are you going? Aren't you supposed to be in second period? Where are you going? Excuse me, am I gonna have to send you to the office? Where's your paper? Excuse me, where's your paper?
doesn't want me to be here because I'm outside Orgrimmar. But to be fair, he ganks me no matter where the fuck I'm at. The other day, he was ganking my 27 warrior for hours. Play your warrior then? Nah, we're gonna be ending stream here in a minute. Today was a short stream. He knows it's a short stream, so he's probably gonna be here till stream ends. And then he's gonna go to sleep. But we gotta do some rapping, chat. We gotta wrap some presents. Alrighty, but for realsies this time, chat. For realsies this time. We're gonna get away. We're gonna get away by killing them both, chat. Watch. Is that a Puffco? It is a Puffco. Puffco Peak Pro with the 3D XL. We're gonna have to do another dab, chat, though. One more dab for the stream, chat. You think I'm a hall monitor, or are you talking about the rogue? I'm talking about the rogue, not you. Not you, big dog, not you. No, I'm talking about the rogue. I'm talking about the rogue. Been wanting to get a puff coat? Strongly suggested. Strongly suggested. Very good device. And I tried a lot of E-rigs too. I'm still wearing a quartz nail. Quartz nail is still bad, not bad. But if I were to go back to like using a torch or anything like that, or like an the e-nail run, not like an e-rig, but like an e-nail, I would probably use one of those slurp terpers or the terp slurpers. I was like, damn, bro, just roasted me. I don't smoke. Do you drink alcohol? Because if you drink alcohol, I would recommend you smoke. Because if you're willing to drink, might as well smoke. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, thanks for the nice content. Started a paladin after watching your videos. Hey, you heard the light calling you, brother. Welcome. Can we get a weight check? Can we get a weight check? Chill. So long, pussy. All right, chat. Listen. It's time to wrap up these presents, chat. I got a lot of presents I got to wrap up. We are delayed and behind schedule, chat. But listen. Thank you all for the subs and the likes on YouTube, big dog. And thank you all for the Twitch primes and the subs and the follows on Twitch. That rogue doesn't want you to make content because he failed as a streamer. If I'm not mistaken, this rogue did have a Twitch channel. Somebody told me that, and he doesn't stream anymore. Kind of sad, chat. But listen, chat, I love you all very much. Thank you all for everything. Merry Christmas, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.